For you, the president.
What? That's Not Why You Called. Hosted by Lefty. I deserve to be blown. Dr. Chiz. One more chance. Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. It's That's Not Why You Called.
And here we go.
Welcome to That's Not Why You Called, episode 17 at our new home. Twitch welcomes us with open arms. We thank them and we love them very much. Hello, Twitch. Justin Wong, Fuzzy Otterballs, and everybody else there at Twitch. Please do not ask us to not broadcast this show because we don't want to go back to YouTube because it's awful. I have to unmute Chiz. Sorry.
Wow.
Really? Did you say something funny?
I made a racist joke. I said we love you because you said Justin Wong, Fuzzy. I'm like, and all the other Asian fellows over there.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, of course. And then you said, let's not go away. And I said, we love you because we love it here.
We do.
You're nicer. Your chat works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Awesome chat features. Very easy to go live.
Click a button.
You click a button and you go. I don't have to.
Concept.
Yeah, I don't have to change the stream name, the RTMP URL every single time I live stream. It's a very, very fluid process here at Twitch. But yeah, welcome. That's not why you called. We are, for the time being, for the foreseeable future, we're going to be here on twitch.tv/lefty643. Now, not much will change in terms of the show. We're still going to have the break, so you can go wee-wee if you have to, or go check Twitter and all that stuff, or so that we can go wee-wee sometimes. And yes, I just said wee-wee.
He's a very adult individual.
Yes. What's really the only thing that's going to change is that it's going to be here instead of on YouTube. That means it's going to be the changes will only be for the better. Much more interactive chat, as we talked about. It's going to be hopefully of a bit of a higher quality because we won't have to worry about YouTube dropping frames because of some keyframe issue that they don't even know, and you won't have to deal with weird YouTube chat lags and all this stuff. The only difference is it's going to be here, so you have to come to twitch.tv/lefty643. Many of you have a Twitch account. If you don't, that's fine. Just remember this address or create a Twitch account and hit the follow button right here, twitch.tv/lefty643. You'll be notified every time I start live streaming, and if you just want to remember, Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Time, if you don't like gaming live streams, that's where you come here to listen to That's Not Why You Called. And while you're at it, if you're watching it on VOD, I've got to, you know what I've got to do? I've got to set up a Nightbot thing so that your links can be in here, or just get an actual an image made up, for the description, because I don't have that.
It's a good idea. I told you about the Nightbot thing. It's really good. I use it when I was streaming by myself back in the day. I would just be like, all right, here's the click to tweet. I change it for every game. So it tells you, you can click to tweet, and then you take it to Twitter, and then everybody spams, and it's all good. Which, by the way, since now we might have to set that up because now we don't have the hit the like, and we see it in our Twitter feed of That's Not What You Called. So we're going to have to set up a click to tweet, so you tweet the stream out, and we still see all the hashtag That's Not What You Called because we like using the hashtag.
That's true. Yeah, we like that hashtag That's Not Why You Called. We're still going to use that, by the way. That's still a way you can get in touch with the show. If you want to, just add hashtag or # TNWYC anywhere in your tweet, and we'll see that. But also, you've got this brand new shiny chat. It's amazing. It works.
It works.
And we can see, and we can drop links in live. Only we can do that, though. If you do it, you're going to get timed out by Nightbot automatically. Boop.
Don't do it.
Yeah, Nightbot isn't a person; it's a bot. So don't be like, "Oh, I hope Nightbot doesn't see this." Nightbot's going to see it and time you out. And I've already gotten a few tweets from people like, "I just asked you how you were doing, and I got temp banned from your chat." Like, well, did you use all caps? Well, probably. Well, there you go.
No caps, no links. Enjoy the show.
And no emoticons. Katie's going to snipe yo bitch ass.
No emoticons.
Yeah.
Keep it clean.
Katie,
PG-13R, whatever.
Yeah, Katie's not here. She's feeling under the weather, but she is feeling up to the task of moderating. We also have Codename in the chat as well. moderating, and we thank them and we love them very much for doing. See, now we have like actual propers, like an actual radio show. We can treat the mods in the stream like mini producers, and we can be like, oh, we thank them and blah 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 blah. Crap! Now I'm gonna have to buy him something at like Christmas or something.
A handkerchief.
Yeah.
With the hashtag, that's not what you called on it.
I'm just gonna say I celebrate Kwanzaa and be like, we don't give gifts in Kwanzaa.
Does Kwanzaa not give gifts?
I have no idea.
I know Hanukkah does. They get 8 crappy gifts.
Right, it's like the back to school holiday.
Exactly.
They get whose bit was that? Was that Jerry Seinfeld? No. It was Louis Black. Louis Black.
Yeah, I said Jew. That's not Jew's not a derogatory term, is it?
I don't know.
Some people can look at it, but some people also look at black as not politically correct as well. And I've done a whole fucking video on that. And black people have agreed with me. African American is worse if you think about it, because they're not from fucking Africa a lot of the time.
Yeah. What about South Africans?
Exactly. They're white.
They're white.
And they actually are probably African American if they come here. How do you know?
What always confused me was, genotypes and phenotypes of humans. Like, white or black isn't necessarily referring to African American. Your country of origin. You're referring to a specific, I want to say, genotype or phenotype maybe of a human. And so, I mean, it's what we're not. I'm not white. I'm peach-ish.
I'm fucking white.
But you white, call me white. But Jew, I don't know. Like, is that on the level of N-bombs? Like, is that on the level of, we can say that word, Jewish people can exchange that word between each other, but you better not say it because that ain't cool.
I don't know. I feel like some people get butthurt over it, but I don't see why. Like, it's Jewish. We're just making it shorter.
Yeah, Jews. Yeah. I don't know, but there is that derogatory connotation. A lot of people use Jew as a slang, as a slang derogatory thing. Like, oh, you're Jewing him out of this or that.
Well, if you use it in that context,
well, right. That's the context in which it might be like, in order to avoid that, like, oh no, I just meant the shorthand for Jewish people when I said Jews, not like, oh, he's Jewing people out of this or that. It's like, well, to avoid that confusion, just don't say Jews. Well, I don't know.
I'm still saying Jews.
Go ahead. I don't.
I will. Jews, blacks,
whites. Mexicans. No, you see, that racist.
How's that racist?
If you refer to all Latinos as Mexicans? I thought you were talking about just all Latin people.
Yeah.
Whew, okay, wow.
But all right, here's another fine line. What about the difference between Latin American and brown people? Is brown a derogatory term? Because black's cooler.
Black is cooler than brown?
No, black is cool. Well, yeah, but I mean, black's cooler than all the other colors. But I mean, black is more.
That's because it is all the other colors, isn't it?
African. Well, you can look at it both ways. It's either the consumption or the,
right, or the complete absence
colors,
of
or
light.
the complete absence of light. All colors. That's what we had to do a paper on that. Like, what is the significance of a black judge robe? Is it that he takes in all the opinions and information he hears, or is it he has to have nothing whatsoever and just be clean slate? What is it?
I don't know.
Frankly, I would like to see a gay judge with a rainbow robe, because that still goes with the color theory of taking in all the colors. Just if you believe in that side of it.
Yeah, but the colors are segregated, though. You can't have that.
What was a tie-dye shirt? Tie-dye robe.
But they're still segregated. They're just in a pattern. They're segregated. I mean, there's still segregation. The whole idea of black being representative of all colors encompassed is that there's no segregation amongst the colors. All the colors have come together and are homogenized into this black color. Not that, because if you have multiple colors, well, yeah, there are multiple colors. Even if you have all the possible colors, if you see all those possible colors, that means they're, by definition, they are segregated.
Do you hate gay people and hippies or something?
I have no problem with gay people.
What does a gay hippie wear?
A gay? Ooh, I don't know. He's probably the best damn looking hippie. Like.
And do you think he has long hair or short hair?
I think it's up to their personal preference.
I think you should have half and half.
A mullet? You're saying yes. A gay hippie has a mullet? Is what you're saying? Okay.
He's part trailer trash as well.
That's fine. But getting off this topic, but yeah, if you want to just remember, if you're a fan of That's Not Why You Called, if you're also a fan of gaming live streams, hit the follow button. Been streaming a lot here at twitch.tv lefty643. You won't miss a beat. You can also follow me on Twitter at Lefty643. You can follow my co-host, Dr. Chiz, at Dr. Chiz on Twitter. You can also find him on Twitch at twitch.tv/Dr. Chiz, usually streaming Minecraft Factions. Is that it?
Yes,
How's
in
that
the
been going?
afternoons. It's been going really good when my internet's nice. It's good, though. It's fun. I like it. And then I'll bring back the daily streams, which me and Lefty will get on. Once this GTA thing gets out of the way, because I might pick it up. I don't know. I really want to get it. It's just I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Right.
Because it looks super fun. Like, every time I tune in, I watch your videos, some other people's streams, I'm like, God damn, the dialogue is fucking hilarious, and the driving looks fun, and I'm like, I really want to get it. It's come a long way since GTA 4. Granted, it's been like 5 years, but they've done a lot with what you can do with 8-year-old hardware.
Yeah, that's I want to get to that in a little bit later as we wrap up. Talking about YouTube streaming and Twitch and this show's new home. For those of you watching now, if you can't watch the entirety of the show, here's what's going to happen. I am also doing a local recording of this show, and I'm going to upload that as a VOD to YouTube after this. So this show, while it appears originally live on Twitch, it will appear as a VOD on YouTube that you can watch and like and favorite to your heart's content, which I obviously do appreciate.
I would like to shout out to your moderator, Ghost Ayami, because he's made a click to tweet already, and people are using the click to tweet. So thank you very much.
That guy's all about it. Like, go Siami, all these people, like a bunch of my moderators know how to use. There's one guy, like some kid, I want to say from Norway, maybe Norway.
Dude, that is so
Silent
weird.
Legend.
I was randomly going to say Norway. I was about to say it. I was going to go Norway just to be random.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
I don't know where Silent Legend is from, but he was like like, I would go to him, like, how do I make Moobot do stuff? And he'd be like, oh, you just do this, blah, 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 done. Like, and I tell him, like, oh, I want the rules to say this in the Twitch chat. And he's like, and I said, I don't know how to do that. And he was like, oh, no problem, done. So a bunch of my moderators are awesome. They're really nice. You should be respectful of them because they are under orders to shoot to kill.
And guess what?
I'm
sure Lefty feels the same way about this to me. If you show up in his live streams on the regular and you're a cool person in the chat, you hang out, you're respectful, abide by the rules, you may become a moderator because that's how you become it. You don't have to be famous, but you become famous by becoming a mod. Do you want to be famous? You want
to be Twitch famous? You can be Twitch famous. If you roll around, like if a lot of people start watching my live streams and you go around to other people's live streams, like, oh, I'm a moderator in this dude's stream, they'll be like, oh, word?
Now we'll make you a mod in my stream, and then it just keeps growing. It just keeps growing. That happened to Tino's, and he is now a Twitch TV admin.
Oh, that's right. I remember Tino's.
Very good, dude. That's how he was. He doesn't make videos. He doesn't do streams. All he did was hang out in chats and be cool, and he worked his way up. It's just like anything. You got to put the time in and be respectful.
Be respectful of your elders and of pretty much everybody.
Streamer.
Because you're just a human fucking being. You should just be,
Yeah, don't shit on people.
Well, unless
literally
they ask for it.
But,
hopefully not literally. I mean, again, unless they ask for it. Unless they ask for it. Unless they're like, you know what, right here. But no, unless somebody's being a dick to you and warranting it, I don't think your default position should just be to be an asshole to people. My dad puts it this way, and I've kind of finished the thought. It's like, Joe Rogan talks about Spaceship Earth, the concept of Spaceship Earth. And how we are all, we shouldn't view ourselves as some great thing to the universe or whatever. It gets a little atheistic if you want to, if that doesn't jibe with you. It doesn't have to be that way. But, we're just all on this, George Carlin, we're all on this beautiful blue-green ball floating through space. And that's all we are. And that's all we are. That is humanity. I mean, we've got some satellites. Voyager just left the solar system, maybe. Ooh, which is actually it's pretty damn cool.
That is cool.
But that's all we are. And my view in the philosophical sense is, well, there's this big giant ship called call whatever you want, but I call it the human experience. Whatever that is, the human experience, not my experience, not your individual experience, but the human experience, the experience of the animal. And I'm not a pilot, you're not a pilot, nobody's a pilot of that ship. We are all in this metaphorical sense little tugboats in trying to maneuver this ship the human experience into whatever way we see fit, and we'll try it. Just nudge it. That's all you can do. That's all tugboats do. Is they just nudge. They give it a little nudge, this or that, and that's all we can do. So I try to approach my life as trying to nudge the human experience in the way that I see is best. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong about a few things, but that's how I approach it. So if you're trying to nudge the human experience towards the best way you know how, or the best possible thing, whatever that may be, you probably shouldn't start out by being a dick to everybody and just being an absolute asshole. But that's the way I view it. Is Chiz shooting somebody? Chiz is probably shooting somebody. Holy crap, we're at 414 viewers already. You know, I didn't even, like, I broke 450 live viewers for a Grand Theft Auto 5 live stream for a couple minutes, and I was totally jazzed about that. We are 15 minutes into the show. We're already at 414
on a new platform.
Viewers. On a new platform. You guys are awesome.
You're cool.
You guys are all cool.
Speaking of cool, my beard.
Your beard?
My beard. It's been getting a lot of talk about it. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, there it is. I'm like left.
Wait, are people asking to talk about your beard?
I swear to God, there's a lot. Like one, mention wings, which we'll talk about later, and the other one is talk about your beard. What do you want me to say? I'm like Lefty. I don't grow good facial hair. This is 2 months.
Bad.
It's really thick all here, but it's not connecting here, and that's not a beard.
And it never will. It probably never will, right?
Will. That's why I've never just gone, you know what, I'm going to see how long it takes, and that's where I'm at right now because I'm not fucking going out and doing anything because it looks like shit. But I'm just going to go until I just can't stand it anymore and fucking shave it off. And it's been 2 months, and it's still nothing.
Yeah. No, you see, you probably grow in thicker than I even could. It's so patchy. I get the same thing with my sideburns. If you'll look right here, you'll see how my sideburns have a little curl like that. That's because I don't grow sideburn hair. It just becomes long hair. I mean, I've got sideburn hair down to about the middle, a little bit lower than mid-level of my ear, but I don't. My sideburn hair doesn't grow beyond that. Yeah. So when my hair gets longer, I have to because I'll get those little curls. It'll look really lame. So
you have like a floating beard kind of thing because it doesn't connect where your sideburns are.
No. I should start taking testosterone probably.
I wanted to see if this probably won't last till November, but I was gonna be like, I can't do a no-shave November like everyone else does. Like, I didn't shave for all November, and I have this fucking lumberjack beard. I'm starting 2 months ahead right now, okay? so maybe I'll have one in November, but it's not going that long.
Yeah.
But it's disappointing. We should do steroids together.
Do steroids? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Just start taking Decadurablin, whatever.
I mean, I've heard it two ways. One is testosterone. You're supposed to get all that shit because that's what it does. But the other one I've heard is give yourself estrogen so that you produce more testosterone to counterbalance the estrogen you have. I don't know which one is true.
That's those are different approaches. Usually to there's probably legitimate medical reasons for why you would want to just infuse testosterone versus trying to induce your body to creating more testosterone. There's probably legitimate medical purposes for that. But as I understand it, it's for a lot of athletes use that to try to dupe testing methods.
Right.
Because when you inject yourself with testosterone, you're injecting synthetic testosterone, which shows up in tests. And if your ratio of synthetic testosterone to normal, biological testosterone is above some certain level, you get flagged for further testing. But if you can induce your body into creating more, quote, legitimate testosterone, then you'll be able to skate for a little bit longer. It's all really, people obviously probably know a lot more about it than I do, but that's how I understand it.
That makes sense.
Since we don't have drug tests, I mean...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. We don't get tested.
No, we can go do whatever the fuck we want. Yeah.
So I'll just start shooting up fucking steroids.
Yeah, just go...
I'm sure it's quicker.
Well, no, you just go to your doctor and you say, I think I have whatever any number of testosterone
Hormone
deficiencies. Yeah, and then they just write you the script and you go get testosterone. I mean, testosterone is a legal substance to have when you have a prescription. I believe it's covered under the Controlled Substances Act now. I think it is. So it's illegal to have without a prescription, but you can still get it. It's not like, you're going to get...
It's like painkillers.
Right. So, I mean, you can go, if you take a cruise and you stop at a beach in Puerto Rico or any other number of places, you can go get, testosterone cream. You can go get the cream in the clear stuff that Barry brought you. You can go buy that. And then all of a sudden, you won't know how to use it. You won't be taking it under a doctor. A doctor won't be advising you, so you'll probably fuck yourself up. But you could do it yourself. Don't do it yourself. Go to a doctor. Is that a
weird thing? Like, yeah, I'm doing steroids. Oh, you want to go play sports? You want to work? No, I just want to grow a beard.
Right? Not even I want a six-pack, because, middle-aged men do that a lot. Like, I want to have a hard abs if they get divorced or something. They want the beach body. No, I don't even want that. I want the beard.
I'll keep the gut. I'll just work out enough to where the testosterone does work, but not so much work that it shows. I don't want all that muscle. It's so much upkeep.
So, well, maybe you should get HGH. Well, will HGH make me grow facial hair? Well, probably not. Well, then fuck that. Give me testosterone. I want that.
No. HGH will not do that.
No, that'll just...
Human growth hormone is bad, kids. Don't do it.
Actually,
Stick to heroin.
I think it's probably... Technically, I think it's a little bit better for you than just taking testosterone. It's safer, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. We're on the verge probably of just straight up genetic manipulation. So who gives a crap at this point? I mean,
why is that not a thing? That's like, do any of those products like Rogaine and shit actually work? I know you can get hair plugs.
Those work.
Here's another crazy thing: can you get hair plugs on your fucking face?
Yeah, but then you can't shave because they don't grow. They're just plugs.
Yeah, they're just there. Yeah, you're right.
You can't ever shave. You can go in, like it's in Grand Theft Auto. When you go into Grand Theft Auto and you get your character a beard, you can go do that. You walk in one day, I want hair plugs on my face. You walk out with a beard, but you can't shave that because it's not growing back.
What I'm looking for the rest of my life is a Bryan Cranston Breaking Bad goatee. Can you do that for me? And then laser off the rest so it doesn't fuck up the goatee. Just do that.
Oh, you got to go in for electrolysis. I think let's write that down. Let's write that.
Hair plugs.
Testosterone. No, testosterone for purposes of beard growing, because that's what we want to do.
I want to know if someone has done that before. I highly doubt it. If so, it's like one fucking dude.
Let us know via Twitter if you can. Hashtag TNWYC. Don't drop a link in the chat. Nightbot is going to clip you. We're at 448 live viewers. Not even a half hour into the show. This is awesome. That click to tweet is working. Click that out. Let's get to 450. Let's see if we can maybe even break 500 on this bad boy. TNWYC.
If so, I won't shave this.
Yeah, there you go. A completely reasonable goal, aside from the 2,000 likes on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently the 2,000 likes was too hard. Let's just go for viewers then on Twitch. Maybe one of these weeks when I do choose to shave this, because I might be going somewhere, I will shave. I'll pull a Woody. Or no, who did that? Yeah, I think Woody, and shave half off. I'll shave half off, and then I'll do the whole thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I do like to stroke it, though.
Does it feel good?
It feels good.
Doesn't get itchy?
And it's past that. No, it's been 2 months. That's what I was going to say. It's gone past the itchy phase, which I've never done before. Because it's fucking irritating laying on a pillow with an itchy fucking beard.
Yeah,
it's annoying. I just like 5 o'clock shadow. It's better. It's much better.
So we need to get on some testosterone for...
maybe I get hair plugs for like just 5 o'clock shadow.
Hair plugs for that. You'll have a constant 5 o'clock shadow.
Just make it look like I've been awake all the time.
I guess.
I want to look like a bum, when I go to work.
But like a constant bum.
Yes.
Like a constant level of bumdom. That's what I want. Is to look like a bum.
Yeah, there's 5 o'clock shadow. There's scruffle, which is a little longer than 5 o'clock shadow.
Yep.
And then there's like full beard, and then Quasimodo beard or whatever.
Oh man, this is awesome. You know what? Thank you, Twitch, for being. I hope. Well, we're going to have to talk about video games at some point to justify being here.
Well, we will. We got GTA 5 and
so don't shut us down, Twitch. Don't.
And Lefty streams games. He's been streaming games all week.
I have been streaming games all week. I love it. I love streaming games.
And I've been streaming games all week too. You can't do this to us.
Yeah, we are both legitimate streamers to Twitch now, so you can fuck right off, Justin Wong.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Let's tone it down. Tone it down. Tone it down.
No, Fuzzy's a good guy.
Fuck. I'm trying to think of conservative douchebag radio host. What's his name? The one that did Painkillers and is deaf in one ear.
What? Conservative, the psycho guy, the Alex Jones.
Not Alex Jones.
Rush
Someone
Limbaugh.
else. Rush Limbaugh.
He's deaf in one ear?
I think so.
I think we're going to need confirmation of that.
Katie, your hands still work.
Yeah, Katie, this is your job. Go find out. Go find out if
Someone
Rush
tweet us a
Limbaugh
link.
is.
Don't throw it in the chat.
Don't throw it in the chat. Tweet us #TNWYC. Go tell us if Rush Limbaugh is deaf in one ear.
I know he's got a hearing aid in one ear because I think he had a stroke. Because he did a lot of painkillers or Oxycontin.
Do you take painkillers because of a stroke?
No, he was doing it before.
Oh, he had a stroke because of the painkillers.
I think so.
Wow.
Or the stress of his job. I'm
A stroke
positive.
is like a serious thing.
Yeah.
It's not just like, oh, I had a stroke. I'll be better next week.
Walk it off. Alex Jones is crazy as well, for the people in the chat spouting off right now. Yes. It's crazy as well. But I was thinking about Rush Limbaugh. That's not what we do. We play video games on it. That's what I was trying to say. Is we're not here every day just screaming and raving at the mic on a gaming platform. We play games every other day of the week.
We play games, and then we have this nice little show that we do.
GAEMS.
Just imagine it. Once a week. That's not why you called featured on the marquee of twitch.tv, the homepage.
You could do it.
You can do it. You have the power.
Boom. He's deaf.
He is deaf. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
RushLimbaugh.com.
Maybe that's why he
I'm
screamed.
Deaf People Stop Whispering is the name of his blog article.
Wow, maybe that's why he screams so much. Did you ever think of that?
It wouldn't surprise me, but I'm pretty sure he screamed beforehand. God, he's a douche. He's such a douche.
I remember he tried to buy. I believe he tried to buy the St. Louis Rams, and the NFL was like, "Nah, no, no.
Don't tie your name to us.
No. Jerry Jones is as crazy as we're gonna get." Rush Limbaugh. He wasn't even gonna buy it because he doesn't have NFL money. He's just got I'm a name to attach to a bunch of other really rich guys that are like troglodytes.
Yeah, you're not Howard Stern by any means of the imagination.
Even Howard Stern. Howard Stern has that kind of money.
NFL
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, Howard Stern has NFL money, but again,
$50 million contracts and shit.
And he's making. What does he do for what is that show? The America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent.
What does he do for that? And he makes like what? How much? A couple $1 million?
Yeah.
And he just sits there like, yeah, you suck.
You're
you
good.
suck. And he yells
It's
at.
so funny to watch him stand up on that show because you don't realize how fucking tall that dude is. That dude is like 6'8".
He's so much taller than everybody else.
He's incredibly tall. He makes everybody look like a midget.
Well,
He
I mean,
could've
all
been a
those.
basketball player.
A lot of TV people are just really, really short. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
Jon Stewart is what, like 5'4"?
Oh, dude, he's 5'8",
5'8",
seven,
maybe?
I think. I think he's 5'7". It was funny. I went back and watched. I didn't watch it when it went live. The 2012, him and Bill O'Reilly had their own debate off, and I watched it for the first time. And it's so funny watching him and Bill O'Reilly's like 6'2" or something, and Jon Stewart's 5'7". They walk up, shake hands. They gave him one of those scissor lifts at the bottom of his podium so he could raise it up to be the same height.
They gave him what, Chiz?
A scissor lift.
Scissor rape?
Hey! He scissor raped Bill O'Reilly during his.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Debate.
TNWYC.
We
Jon
have
Stewart scissor
sound
raped Bill
clips.
O'Reilly. Oh, yeah, we have that too. So
Hello there.
I can say that. And then when somebody talks too much, I can just.
Cut that bitch off.
I would
how we
love to
end
have
our
a call-in
segments.
feature. God, I want to have a call-in feature so much.
We would have to have a screener.
We'd have to have a screener.
Most definitely.
So we'd have to hire somebody not named Katie. Because,
We could pay you in pesos.
yes.
Are there any illegal immigrants out there watching the show that we could pay under the table in strawberries?
But yeah, I would love to have a call-in feature. Make Twitch. Twitch is, the only gaming call-in show. That could be our bit.
We should look into it because I know a lot of podcasts usually do in-person guests and stuff like that, but they promote different business meeting and call-in features like that for shows. It's just that the only thing stopping us is we would need a screener because we can't just
Right, we can't just put
be
people
like dial into this number and then we take in there's a dude screaming and raving into the mic and promoting himself or
Right,
saying
it's not because of any FCC oversight. We're not worried about that. I mean, fuck, shit, piss, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
tits, fart, turd, and twat.
But what we're worried about is just people, people like to think that they're master trolls or whatever. So the way you do that is you get a call screener. The way you weed out the people that really have nothing to say and just want to try to troll your show is you get a call screener and then you just make them wait. You make them wait 20, 15, 20 minutes because your average troll is just going to be like, I'm bored. I'm going to go whatever. So
if you really have to say something, you'll wait. And that's true. That's how they do it. I know a bunch of people are like, this dude's been on hold for like an hour and a half, and like the show's over, but they'll still take the call to talk to him. Like some people fall asleep on hold for a lot of those radio shows.
Yeah, and you know what? If they are dedicated enough, the video call ended because of a. Are you kidding me, Google? Are you kidding me, Google? Right now, Google. Google's fucking kidding me, right? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Turn on HD.
What?
Hold on. Turn on HD. Okay, got it.
Oh, god damn it.
Why is my camera in full screen?
Because I don't have. Oh, son of a bitch.
Did XSplit just pick up your camera?
Yep. That's what it did.
Well, we're going to a break here in a minute, right?
Yeah, I'd have to restart the stream.
Fucking bastards. Well, if you want, you can just add your fucking face to the stream.
Right? Can I do that? Let's see. Add camera, Microsoft Live Cam Studio. Oh, there I am. Hello. Hello there.
I'll just assume you're doing something funny.
Yeah, no, it's just, it's me.
God, what horrible timing.
Fucking Google.
Like, everything was fine. They overheard that we were on Twitch now, and look what fucking happened.
Yeah, YouTube came to say hello.
God.
Oh, that's right, because Google owns YouTube. Yeah. Fucking Google.
Assholes.
Yeah, so this is what happened for those of you.
Apparently I'm quiet, so maybe.
Oh, God. Oh, son of a. We should be good now.
All right. It's not me. It's not me, guys. I didn't touch anything. Google just died.
Google died. So here's what happened, for those of you that don't know. XSplit, whenever you have... XSplit has a bunch of different scenes available to it, and you can pull from any number of different inputs, screen regions, things plugged into your motherboard, webcams, all this kind of stuff. And if you, on one scene, have, let's say, your webcam chosen as an input, XSplit, even if you're on another scene, is always looking to grab that input. And so if I have to join the Google Hangout before I turn on XSplit, because XSplit always tries to grab the camera feed and I won't be able to use it for the Hangout. And when Google fails, XSplit immediately grabs the camera feed and I can't turn my camera on at Google because you can't split the feed. What I need is either two webcams or for Google to not be pissy that I'm not using their shitty YouTube streaming platform anymore. Google,
we hate you.
Bastards.
Fucking assholes.
You know what I might do is because I would have to shut down and restart XSplit.
We have to shut it down. Yeah.
No,
it's fine. I don't need to see you. I can see you over there. If you do something funny, well,
it'll be a little bit delayed.
5 seconds.
It'll be a little bit delayed. Yeah. It's not that bad. The delay isn't that bad.
No, it's not. Which another problem with YouTube. We had like a fucking minute and a half delay.
Oh my god, it was awful. Bad.
We hate you.
So you know what? Even though we had a minor technical difficulty on Twitch, guess what? We're still up and running.
We're still on Twitch, though.
Yeah, YouTube jerks.
God, suck a wiener.
Yeah. All right. On the other side of a break, we're going to dive into some topics: Grand Theft Auto 5, live streaming, video games, the Pope, Scoozy, a bunch of other things coming up. That's not why you called. Our maiden voyage on Twitch TV. Thank you all for making it a great journey thus far. Hopefully, the rest of the show will be error free. And the other side of a break, we got a lot more to come. You got That's Not What You Called. We'll be right back.
Penis.
Thursday, 7 p.m. Central.
I'm rusty. Shut up.
That's not why you called.
I was a little rusty coming out of the break. Let it go. What's that?
Little rusty.
Little rusty coming out of the break.
Blame YouTube for his rustiness because he'd be spot on right now.
I would be. I'd be firing on all cylinders. Dang nabbit! If it wasn't for that damn
Another
stupid,
cool thing I just want to point out, cutting you off because fuck it, it's a good thing. Usually when we go to our breaks on YouTube, we lose like maybe 100+ people. We rolled some ads, came back, you all had a nice chat in the chat because you can use the fucking chat on Twitch. We lost maybe 20, 30 people. That's it, and they'll be back.
They'll be back. But you know, for those watching on Twitch, again, if you're watching YouTube VOD, this doesn't really mean much to you. I selected on Twitch to only roll because the break was like 3.5 minutes long, or 3 minutes and 40 seconds, I think, that specific break. None of our breaks are any less than 3 minutes long, and I selected 3 minutes max worth of commercials, and if it's running more than that, I apologize. I don't know. Twitch has some issues with commercials now and again. I saw somebody says like they got the same MasterCard ad like 6 times.
And I tell those
get
people,
some fucking credit, motherfucker. That's what it's trying to tell you.
And I tell those people that complain about that, I'm sorry. We don't pick the ads. Twitch
I wish
does.
I could. I hope I would fit.
Just like on YouTube, like Lefty had a Tampax commercial on his primer today.
Yeah, but everybody needs Tampax. Everybody.
You know what you should
Just
do?
like everybody needs a credit card. Buy shit on that credit card, dude. You don't got to pay for it now.
Get some Tampax, soak it in alcohol if you're of age, and shove it up your... And you'll get drunk quicker. And save money. We got to save money in hard times, do we not? That's what I'm talking about.
I just want to know how you figured that out.
Actually, I had this conversation with someone yesterday, I think.
So you're talking about what, anal absorption of alcohol?
Yeah.
That
I just
works?
said that. The person I was talking to was like, yeah, they get tampons, absorb, soak them in alcohol.
Who's they? Who are these people?
I'm not going to divulge their name. And
do you know
them.
these people?
Yeah, good friends. And I didn't know this. The only reason I know this, by the way, is from Spike TV.
Uh-huh.
I think it was, what's that show?
Oh, now we're getting into the only reason I know this completely ridiculous fact is because somebody not me does it.
What is that show that is really directed to men? Like they've always got hot women on it. It's on Spike.
It's not like, it's not 1,000 Ways You Can Die.
No, it's not that. It's like some man something or like.
Yeah, I know exactly the one you're talking about. The name is.
Yeah, somebody tweet us the name. Mansers, thank you. Mansers.
Mansers. Very good.
I think it was like, can you die through absorbing alcohol through your, or can you even get drunk? They're like, yeah, but you could die because you can't tell how much you've drank. And it gets absorbed very quickly right into the bloodstream because there's your butthole, your rectum, for the more technical terminology.
Damn near killed him.
Rectum.
I said rectum. Damn near killed him.
We killed him. What's that from?
I don't know. I think it's just one of those standard, join-in jokes.
Everyone knows it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody... Is there an actual joke attached to that? And I said rectum. Damn near killed him.
It's so kind of.
It sounds like a proctology
jokey.
joke, like a proctologist.
I don't know. Proctologist would say, "Man, you sure get a lot of assholes in your business, don't you?"
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Thank you. See, look how good the Twitch chat was. Mansers. Immediately, I had an answer. Didn't have to wait for YouTube to fucking update a comment.
64 comments have been added since you've been watching.
So bad. I am an expert in this. Thank you.
Yeah, an expert in shoving alcohol up your butt.
Not just alcohol. I'm a capitalist. I'm all for shoving anything up your ass as long as you get a profit or some enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, well, as a consumer in a capitalist society, you should be used to having things shoved up your ass.
Like the dick of your average businessman. Would you not agree?
Go ahead, launch into the Carlin bit. Go ahead.
I
I'm waiting.
Don't remember it. You know it. I haven't watched that special in a while. I think that's like 2001.
I forget how it starts when he was talking about. How does it go? Whoever said "let the buyer beware" was probably bleeding from the asshole.
Yeah.
It's the advertising lullaby.
Yeah.
He does the advertising lullaby, and then he says, as the businessman slowly positions himself behind the customer, unzips his pants, and proceeds to
service this account. I'm servicing this account.
This customer needs service. Take that, you greedy
part.
Yeah, you whatever, no good consumer asshole. Yeah, it was a great bit from George Carlin. But yeah, speaking of consumerism, Grand Theft Auto 5 setting video game sales records. This is Games Talk. Games Talk on That's Not Why You Called is brought to you by Twitch.tv, our brand new home. You can follow us here. We'll be streaming here from now on, and also regular gaming live stream. So hit that follow button. You'll be notified via email every time we start. But Grand Theft Auto 5, $800 million in sales
Day one.
in the first day.
they paid for their game, broke even with just pre-orders alone, and that was like a 200 and it's either 27
quarter
or
billion,
270.
Almost a $250 million, right around $250 million they fronted to make that game, made it back in pre-orders alone. Money
That's
put
insane.
down. That's
a movie.
It's better than a movie.
I know.
Well,
I'm just
what-
saying that budget. That is a
Right.
high
Right,
produced-
what movie has any movie ever done $800 million in a weekend? No way. You're looking at, what was it? The Avengers did like near $250 million in a weekend,
Yeah.
but that was it, and that's the highest grossing weekend of all time.
I wonder if it'll beat Call of Duty, because I think Call of Duty has the record for highest entertainment. I don't know what it is.
I think Call of Duty is the fastest to $1 billion. I think that's
Yeah,
the
but it
record
also
held by
holds-
Call of Duty.
No, but it also holds the highest total billion, like higher, because I think those movies are only like 1.5. I think Avatar's 2.1. It's Titanic, Avatar, and the Avengers. I know those are the top three, and they're like $1 billion or $2 billion. I think Call of Duty beats it in total. Like it always gets the highest entertainment, whatever across the board. So I wonder if GTA will beat that, considering even COD hasn't done those kind of numbers in the opening day, and the pre-orders for Ghost are down more than they've ever been in a while.
I am not
Surprised.
upset by that. Not that I'm not surprised. I'm not upset by that. You know, COD is going to run its course.
Maybe the numbers will now dictate. You vote with your wallet, so maybe.
Well, I mean, what does
listening.
Activision care? I mean, $500 million is still a whole lot of money.
True.
I mean, they're going to squeeze. A lot of people may look at the Call of Duty sales figures and scream, "Yay, we've won! Now Activision's going to innovate." Activision is going to squeeze every last cent they can out of the Call of Duty IP.
Just like
Every
Guitar Hero.
single last cent. Every single one until the first title that they lose money. They are nowhere near losing money. Even if they're not the top dog, they're still going to be churning out those sons of bitches every single year. That's just the way it is. But Grand Theft Auto 5, did you think it would be this big?
No, I thought. I don't know. And here's the thing: I don't know why it's so big. Because GTA 4 was big, but the magnitude between those 5 years and how much hype has been grown over those 5 years is insane. You know, I don't know why it's grown so big. It's a good game. It's a great game, I guess. I
We'll get
haven't
into
played
that
it
in a bit.
myself. Yeah, and it looks awesome, but I don't know why there's that much hype around it. Because if you're a new consumer, you go, "Oh, it looks cool." If you're an old consumer, you're like, "It looks like the GTA I know and love, and it looks like it's got better graphics and an interesting." I mean, the multiplayer is drastically different. It's kind of like an open world.
It's like,
thing.
it's make your own story, do whatever you
You
want.
have your own house and shit that people can visit and stuff like that. So that's completely new. But the single player, it's just a typical GTA game. So I don't know why the hype has gone insane over that 5 years, because I honestly don't know.
It's a very ambitious game. I mean, even though it is, for those that don't know, Grand Theft Auto 5 is the second title in Rockstar's realistic canon of Grand Theft Auto games. Grand Theft Auto 4,
current gen.
right, second entry in the current generation, second in the series of a more realistic kind of, if not game mechanics, then certainly narrative. Grand Theft Auto 4 was a huge departure in terms of narrative and game mechanics and gameplay from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which got absolutely cartoonish at times, just completely, insofar as any game in which you can go screw hookers to get health back and, buy military assault rifles and military arsenals at a storefront and just run away from the cops after brutally murdering 35 people, hide in a corner, and then they forget about you. Insofar as any game like that can be realistic, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was completely over the top, bonkers, ludicrous. A lot of fun. Great title, San Andreas. I loved it. Probably my favorite PlayStation 2 era Grand Theft Auto title. Grand Theft Auto 4 made a very concerted effort to be more realistic, with a greater focus on the narrative and the dark ambiance of Liberty City and all that. And Grand Theft Auto 5, while it is still more of that realistic canon that Grand Theft Auto 4 tries to be, there's still a good bit of the cartoonishness, of the lighthearted nature of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And I think just the ambitiousness of it, the idea that the world is so large and not as I think a lot of people were bogged down in Grand Theft Auto 4 by the simplistic mission variety. Go, drive here, shoot this guy, drive back. Drive here, rob this store, drive back. It's, there's in Grand Theft Auto 5, they said we're going to be different. There's going to be so many things you can do with this game. You can immerse yourself so much in this game. There's going to be a great narrative, but you can also make it your own game. I think that's gotten a lot of people involved.
Now, do you think that Saints Row 4 coming out prior to, do you think that added any hype to the franchise of getting it? Like, do you think people played Saints Row 4 and went, wow, this game is really great, I might get GTA 5 since it's kind of similar? Obviously, they didn't know where it's similar. It's got similarities in that is kind of an open world, do whatever the fuck you want game. But, originally Saints Row was a clone of GTA.
Right.
For the current gen, because there wasn't one when Xbox 360 came out. It was Saints Row 1 and then 2. And from 2 on, they kind of they went off a different path. Like, we don't really work as a clone. We're going to start doing crazy shit. And they started a little bit in 2, and then 3 is where they broke out and went, fuck it, this is a joke, essentially, of GTA. That's what we are, and we're selling ourselves that, and it was successful. And then GTA 4 went fucking over the top, crazy.
You mean Saints Row 4?
Yeah, Saints Row 4, sorry. Like, we're in the Matrix now, I have superpowers, and people love that game. Like, they're two different franchises now. They have the similar mechanics, but they're totally different. So I think maybe if somebody played Saints Row 4, they're like, I kind of like this, and they went and played GTA. You're going to get different experiences, but you still get to do whatever you want, like an open world in Saints Row 4 that you can in GTA 5, just you don't have superpowers. So I think maybe that added a little bit of hype, but I don't know where all the hype came from. I really don't. Especially in the YouTube scene, like, not that many people YouTube-wise went into GTA 4. They went into it recently with GTA 5
Do you
coming
think
out,
that might have something to do with it, the YouTube scene? When people started recording Grand Theft Auto 4 multiplayer sessions on PC or even console, I mean, the platform doesn't really matter, but PC gave it a whole lot of you have a whole lot of options with PC, and then a lot of people started watching these YouTube personalities have these open sandbox type experiences, making these wholly entertaining videos out of all of this. And I mean, some of the younger people in the YouTube community who in 2008 were maybe even a little bit too young for Grand Theft Auto 4 or didn't really give it the time of day, now after seeing that it has this kind of playability, saw it and went, oh yeah, I want to be a part of that. I'm going to go get it because I saw, Rooster Teeth, these are guys that I know. I'm not saying they're the only people that play Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
Eat My Diction, Chilled Chaos, Gassy Mexican, all these guys playing Grand Theft Auto 4 multiplayer, and then they thought, if Grand Theft Auto 5 is anything like it and it purports itself to be bigger and better, this is going to be amazing. And I think that might have something. It's certainly not the whole of it. I mean, Grand Theft Auto has been a huge title, a much anticipated release since Grand Theft Auto 3, since they went to the strictly 3D third person mode, and it was like, wow, what are you doing to the PlayStation 2? And then they brought it over to the current generation. It's been a hugely anticipated release, but I think YouTube probably played a part in that 800 million first day.
And it's going to be interesting. That's just on 2 consoles too, just the 360 and the PS3. I bet you anything we'll get an announcement date closer around November about Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC release. And when that comes out, I'm sure they've already paid for the game, so I mean, how much more does it cost to port it over? And I guess up the resolution. I mean, the game's done. You don't have to change anything but port it over. So that's just all profit from that point. I mean, they're already in the all-profit market. They've paid off the game, but you got to think they've got 3 more platforms to milk it on. It's going to be insane because they're going to rebuy it again, especially if you're an achievement.
I'm buying it on PC.
Yeah, you're buying it on PC. I'm going to buy it on PC for sure because more than likely that'll be where you get. I don't know. They haven't talked a lot about multiplayer, so I don't know if there's going to be a theater mode type thing that you can do in multiplayer. And maybe not. But if not, then more than likely that'll be over in the PC edition like they did with GTA 4, which that took 6 months to come out. So I think we'll hear something around November. Whether it comes out before Christmas, who knows? But I think if they were smart, they would, because that's when you buy games the most. And
I'd be buying, like, every mod gets a freaking copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 for PC. I'm just kidding. Don't hold me to that. We have to see how many people like and favorite videos and hit the follow button on Twitch live streams to see if I'm going to be buying those kinds of Christmas gifts, holiday gifts.
No, it's fucking Christmas gifts.
It is Christmas,
right?
yeah.
You agree.
I hate that. Like, last Christmas when my channel was actually doing really well, I was talking on Twitter about how, I love Christmas, and people were like, well, aren't you an atheist? I said, well, yeah, but, it's Christmas. It's not Jesus. I don't go, the Son of God was born today and blah, 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 or whatever the fuck. Nothing to do with that. It's just it's an end of the year holiday, or near the end of the year, and I get to give people things.
We celebrate New Year's too, and that has to deal with baby New Year's. Doesn't mean you believe in that stupid shit,
Oh, does it really?
That's baby New Year's.
I didn't know.
Same thing with Easter. Easter doesn't even make fucking sense. Here's a bunny. He shits colored eggs. It has to do with
Jesus rose from the dead. Something.
He's back. Yeah, no, I want my free candy.
Jesus
and my
is
free holidays.
Yeah, I want to go on Easter egg hunts.
I want my holidays. Those are free.
Yeah. So it's even though I'm an atheist, and I don't like the atheists that are like, oh, I don't celebrate any of that crap because I'm an atheist. It's like, dude, it's not about the religion. It doesn't have to be about the religion. Excuse me. You can celebrate Christmas as an atheist and just be like, this is my family. I like taking the time to buy you gifts and seeing you unwrap them on that day, and all the things associated with it. Going to get a Christmas tree and the smell of Christmas and that distinctive smell you get from all the things that start happening in a house around Christmas time. Why does that have to be associated with God? Any God? Why?
And does anyone even do that? I mean, I guess some people do go to church maybe on it, or they have a manger. But the majority of people, they have a tree, they do gifts, they have a dinner or lunch, and you hang out with the family. Like, there's nothing religious.
Yeah, you just get drunk. You get drunk on Christmas Eve. You wake up early, hungover / a little bit more drunk. You have mimosas and eggnog with liquor in it, and you get Christmas drunk. Why does Jesus have to play into it if you don't want Jesus to play a role? Jesus doesn't play a role.
He doesn't.
Especially if you're an atheist. What do you care? Because you don't believe there's a God.
Yeah.
Who are you offending?
Enjoy your free legal holiday.
Right. I'm just buying people's shit because I can. Like, I don't believe in God, so I'm not going to celebrate one of his holidays. That's
how you ruin atheism, by the way. That's why people think atheists are dicks, because you don't give anything on Christmas because you're that hardcore into it.
Yeah, like, hey, man, do you want to do Secret Santa? Like, no, I'm an atheist. Kiss my ass, brother. Just buy somebody a fucking $25 gift.
Seriously, you don't have to spend that.
You know who I love him to death. I love him up and down. Listen to all his stuff. I love his performances. Penn Jillette is that kind of atheist, I think.
Is he?
Yeah, he's that kind of. He's lighthearted about it. He's not like, I'm not celebrating Christmas but he's just like, I don't do it. And I heard him talking. One of his children asked, why do we not celebrate the holidays? He says, well, because we're atheists, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm just like, man, Penn. I had Penn pegged, if you'll pardon the alliteration there, as somebody that would kind of be that way. Like, well, yeah, I'm an atheist, but it's fucking Christmas, and I'm rich, so I'm going to buy my kids a bunch of stuff. I'm going to buy everybody things for this holiday season.
And I don't agree with that, by the way. You touched on it earlier, like he said, because we're atheists. I don't think, whether you believe in that, it goes for religion, and we'll throw atheism as a religion. Whatever you believe in, you shouldn't be pushing that on your kids. Let them fucking pick. So I don't think, be like, do you want to celebrate Christmas? It's up to you. You shouldn't, even if you think it's right, I'm not saying there's a right or wrong in what you believe in, but you shouldn't push that on your child. Just let them pick. You may not agree with it, so what? You should still love them unconditionally. They're your fucking kids.
Yeah.
There. Said it.
Bam. So anyway, off of Christmas, that's not why he called back to Grand Theft Auto 5. Have you gotten it yet? Have you not picked it up for Xbox or PS3?
I've not picked it up yet.
Why not?
Probably because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out
streaming. So just play it. Who cares? Stream it or don't stream it. You can stream it anytime you want. It's one of those games where the narrative of it isn't I mean, it's important. I'm doing a let's play of it where I'm playing through a little bit of screw around, some of the main story missions and side missions and stuff. But I mean, punching hookers, which that video is going crazy, by the way. Thank you to everybody that helps make that happen. But you know, I could record a bunch and then jump in, 6 hours ahead in the narrative live streaming, and it would just be the same thing. It's Grand Theft Auto. So get it, start playing it, because it's really fun. Because you get to beat up hookers.
I'll get it. I wanted to see what the $100 hooker would have done. 50 is a blowy. We're in a car. Okay?
Right.
It's not like he's going to walk out and take her over the hood of the car.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a car. 50 is a blowy. Then there's 75 and 100. What else could happen?
I don't know. Maybe 100 is both, or maybe 75 is half and half.
You get a thumb up the butt.
I'm
sure you have to pay extra for that.
Oh yeah, for them to do it to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe 100 is, she does it to you, you do it to her.
You see, I was deathly afraid of changing the camera angles. For those of you that don't know, I uploaded a short video in which during a live stream I picked up a hooker in game. I didn't pick up a hooker in real life, but I went and picked up a hooker and then did the deed, and then when she got out, I punched her in the face and got my money back.
And because we're in a secluded area, blah. I just loved how you did that.
Yep.
She had blue panties on. Walk away.
And it was really funny. And like Chiz said, there are 3 different payment options, and they get like it used to be in Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PlayStation 2. You could pick up a hooker and you would go park, and then the big thing then was the car would rock rhythmically. Yeah. It would just go. You would just and if you manipulated the camera to look in the windshield, the two player models would just be in the seats normally. Nothing really happening. Mm-hmm. It was just an illusion, obviously. Well, I mean, everything's an illusion in a virtual world, but you know what I'm talking about. But in this game, it's like graphic, and the original camera was from behind the car, looking through the rear glass, and you had the option to change the camera angle. And I was like, I don't think I want to do that because
you don't want to see that virtual dick pop out.
Well, yeah, because I mean, I know there's titties in the game. You see actual for the first time in Grand Theft Auto, I believe, history, outside of the hot coffee mount on PC, you see graphical sexual stuff. You like actually see it. And I was like, oh man, I'm streaming this on Twitch. This is going to be on YouTube. I don't want to, I'm not that good at editing where I can do that blur pixelation thing on the boobies and the whatnot. So I was definitely afraid. But that video,
it's cool to do it on Twitch.
It's cool to do it on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it cool to show that on Twitch?
Yep, as long as it's game related.
Really?
Good. Yeah, because I did it with Heavy Rain, and people told me, it's cool.
All right. Well, we'll have
Rain's got some good nudity in it.
We will. We'll have to see. I guess. But that video, what is it? 3 minutes long? Because I asked you.
36,000 views.
Yeah, I asked you. I'm like, should I upload this? Like, is it too graphic for YouTube? And it's doing really well for itself. It's not near it's not at the top of the search views anymore. But
oh, was it? What did you have to type in to find it?
Just Grand Theft Auto 5 funny moments.
Oh, okay.
And it was for a while. It was at the top of the search views.
Gotcha.
Search results. Now it isn't. But so that's what that's like when you see when you have a highly searched video. All of a sudden, it's getting views out of nowhere.
And then a bigger channel makes a similar video and similar title, and then you're gone.
You know who it was? You know who it was for me?
Burnsy.
Yep.
Knew it. I knew it was.
Fucking Burns, man.
Knew it was.
He didn't do it intentionally. I'm not trying to say that's what Burns did, but just fucking Minnesota Burns.
But that's just how it works. It's just the bigger channel does a similar thing, and then you're gone. Like, I have a video that was top in the zombie Easter eggs. It was there for a while, and it's got like 170,000 views. Now you can't find it unless you go to like page 3 because everyone else has done it who are way bigger than me. Mm-hmm. And just how you play the game. That
plays a part in the YouTube algorithm, the size of the channel that uploads the video. Does anybody know the YouTube algorithm, or is it just like we think this works? We know to some degree channel size has something to do with it, tags, this or that. I don't know.
No idea. I'm sure some people. No, I don't even think. I think no one knows. Honestly, not people that are in the game, because then they would always be number 1 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I've given up on tags. I don't even know how much tags apply into your search results as opposed to the title and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it's title. Title is bigger than tags.
Yeah.
And you would rather, you know what I think might be even better is having the tags repeat in the description.
Yep.
Having the tags in the description is even more potent of a tool, I think. Anyway, this is behind the wall YouTube stuff that nobody is really interested in. On the other side of a break, we got some more to talk about. The Pope Scoozy, Wings of Redemption. Do we want to talk about that a little bit?
We could touch on it. Cry out for help. Where are you, buddy?
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about Wings of Redemption. On the other side of a break, a lot more to come. That's not why you called. Again, be sure to hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time I start live streaming so you don't miss a beak. A beak. Don't miss your beak. No, don't miss a beak. Don't ever miss a beak. We'll be right back. That's not why I called.
Beak to the ass.
Nice.
That's not why you called. Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. That's not why you called.
Welcome back, everybody, to That's Not Why You Called. Second half of the show. You know, we're actually running pretty off time here. We're already, 10 minutes into the second hour. Yeah.
Katie.
This is right. This is what happens when Katie isn't here. This is what happens when Katie isn't here to keep us on time. We get off on tangents. We start talking about crap, and then we don't know where the show's going.
No joke, we have a lot of tangents when she isn't here. I remember the last one we were talking about science and all kinds of fucking bullshit.
We talked about black holes. And
black holes, yes, we talked about those. And we were off time again.
So we need Katie here to keep us on.
Katie, scream in the. I'm looking at the chat, so just scream in all caps or something like time. You can break the rules, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some guy tweeting me. He's upset. He apparently got banned from the chat. You know, I've never realized there's so many people that don't understand how the Twitch chat works.
What do you mean?
Like, they're like, I got banned. Like, what'd you do? Like, I posted a link. Well, okay, well, you just got timed out. You'll be back again in 10 minutes. Like, oh.
That's Nightbot.
Yeah.
It's a bot.
Some guy's like, no, Lefty banned me himself. Like, dude, I'm doing a show.
We don't have time to do that. Like, I'm looking at the chat, but to find the little icon and hit the right name so someone doesn't get hit in the crossfire.
Oh man, that TKDFTW guy, fuck that guy. I'm gonna ban him right now. Like, no, that's not what we're doing. No, scissor rape. No. He does it. What he gets for that is
scissor rape.
That's what he gets. There you go.
Homage to a previous episode. What was that? 15 or 16? I think 15, because 16 you had the things ready.
Yeah, that
so
would be
must
15.
Have been 15.
Oh, no, you're good. Katie, I always want you, baby girl. You know that. But
Midas the baby, ditto what he said.
Wait, no. That doesn't make it any better. No, that still sounds like you're making a move where you shouldn't be. But
I miss you on the show.
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
We need you.
We need you on the show to keep us on time.
Because
otherwise we are filled with tangents. You know, somebody brought up a good point in chat before we change topics really quick. The idea of Grand Theft Auto Online and the Battlefield 4 open multiplayer beta dropping in the same month.
They come the same day or the same month?
Same month.
When does the Battlefield 4 beta come out?
October 1st, I want to say.
So let's do a little quick math here. 7. That's the same day.
Oh, they're the same day?
Yeah, because the 17th, 2 weeks from then, is October 1st. So,
correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat about the Battlefield 4 beta release.
October on the multiplayer.
Which multiplayer? Both of them are multiplayer. Grand Theft Auto 5 is multiplayer?
Yeah, GTA 5 multiplayer. Because do we even know it's an open beta? But I guess you'll be able to post footage. You could for Battlefield 3.
Yeah, when it's an open beta, you couldn't post from the closed alpha.
But not a lot. Open betas will still not let you post footage.
EA let you do it. EA let you do it for Battlefield 3. I'm sure they'll let us know, but man, that could be such a huge. Like, if you're a viewer of YouTube, this is the time of year that you absolutely love. It used to be
cool, and it sucks, but you got content to watch.
There's all kinds of new stuff coming out. It used to be just November. It used to be you waited until mid-November for the new Call of Duty to drop. And that was it. And that was all you got. That week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even a month of content after Call of Duty dropped was amazing. And it was new. All of it was new. All of it was fresh. All of it was awesome. But now in the gaming industry, you get a whole lot more throughout the year. I mean, there's good summer releases.
It's like a 6-month period. Like spring is also really good. Like the ones that don't get in fall, they release in spring because that's also another. It's not as crazy, but it's also a very good month. Like in previous years, you've had Mass Effect, some BioShock games come out in spring. I think BioShock Infinite did come out in spring this year.
Yeah, it did.
But even the summer has been relatively good for releases too, which typically is the deadest period on YouTube and in gaming in general, which is why everybody has a struggle during those months. A lot of indie games come out, like on PC. A lot of people were playing Outlast, that scary horror game that came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So it's picking up, which is good because that makes our lives easier and your life easier because you're like, oh, today sucked. And then you come home and there's like, oh, I got 7 videos in my box and there's a stream going on after that. I'll watch the stream first and then the videos. And then there's That's Not Why You Called, which is always
That's
here.
Not Why You Called.
That's Not Why You Called.
Called. We need an over-the-top intro like that. We need to contract somebody that does things.
That was the very first rendition before we even made the name official. We're like, that's not what you called. I was like, that's not what you called.
Yeah. But why isn't Hutch here anymore, bro? I don't get it.
He died.
I don't get it. Yeah, Hutch is dead. That should be our new answer to that.
He's dead.
Why isn't Hutch here? Hutch is fucking dead. I killed him.
He died. Did you see how skinny he was?
Yeah.
He fucking died. He couldn't take a punch to the face.
Mm-hmm.
Dead.
Yep.
How fucking serious I am. He's fucking dead.
9mm hemorrhage to the brain.
I took a hammers to his shin bones just because he was tall.
Yeah. That's
Don't
but
fucking cross us.
But yeah, a lot of other podcasts on Twitch. Where's the ChronoCast? Where'd that go? Huh? They knew we were coming. Yeah, so what? It was like 4 months ago since their last episode.
Yeah. Has it really been that long?
I think it's been like a long time.
Wow. And I don't know why they stopped doing it because Gassy, Renee, and Diction, they all do their own things together. I mean, the other people on there were Chilled, which they'd still do videos with, and I think Junkyard as well.
Yeah, Junkyard and who's the crazy British guy?
There's Eutoric.
Yeah. But they all had
he does videos with as well.
They all have really good mics and stuff. That was a good cast. I missed that.
Yeah, it was. The only other people I know that still do their podcast on Twitch that I watched was the Game Station podcast with Total Biscuit, which they've rebranded to the Co-optional podcast or something like that, which I don't really watch anymore. I mean, that one is really video game heavy, like things I don't care about because they cover everything, but I do like the host, so I do tune in sometimes. And the other one is the KB Mod podcast, which is like every Sunday, which I don't watch anymore, but they still do theirs, and they've been going for like a year or two. I don't know.
All right, so we're taking over the Twitch podcast.
There's a slot to be filled, and we have come all over your ears.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
When you said there's a slot to be filled and we have come, come on, you gotta finish the sexual Nintendo.
I took a dramatic pause though.
Yeah.
A dramatic inhale.
But yeah, you've got if you're a content creator or a content consumer, there's a lot of great stuff coming. I mean now you've got Grand Theft Auto 5 leading up to the release of both the Grand Theft Auto multiplayer and the Battlefield 4 open beta, and then later that month you have the full release of Battlefield 4, which takes you into all kinds of other releases. Batman Arkham Origins.
25th of October.
25th of October. Then you're getting into Call of Duty Ghost release, and then all this stuff. There's a lot going on.
Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, also October 25th.
When does The Division come out?
Next year sometime.
Oh, next year.
I don't think there's an announcement date. I don't think Titanfall has an exact date either. It's just like April or something of next year. Same thing with the new Wolfenstein. They announced them, but there's no dates, and it makes me. I assume Wolfenstein will be next fall because there's no date.
So a lot of great stuff, a lot of streaming for me to do, or for us to do, which we need to stream together because I need to take a break from streaming just Grand Theft Auto 5 and.
We'll do Payday and stuff. We talked about it. We'll do Payday. We'll do Battlefield 4 when it comes out. GTA Online,
Should we try to involve Wings in any of that?
I say we should, which brings us into a great segue.
Bam! That's why I led the conversation there. Radio Pro, you can't see me. I'm just kidding. You can because the camera's right there.
I can't see you. But
that's right. You actually can. That's exactly right. Yeah, you can't. You actually cannot see me. So there you go, Chiz. Ba-ba-da-ba.
There you go. I saw it late. You were like,
Oh, damn it.
that. I just gotta wait. I'm just like, I'm on the same playing field as you guys. I don't know what happens until it happens. He could be flipping me the bird right now, and I don't know.
Not doing it. Nope.
I'd be like, lefty, and he'd be like, why? And
I'd be like, why?
5 seconds ago.
Yeah. No. I'm not. I don't play that game.
Yeah.
Homie, don't play that game.
Ben Ruggiero.
Yep.
Anyway, where the fuck is Wings? Nobody knows.
I don't know. What happened to him?
Does anyone in the chat know? If so, type it in a respectful manner or tweet us at hashtag that's not what you called. He is either one of two options. He rage quitted Twitter and closed his account because I don't think it's deleted, or he's been suspended for blocking too many people has been the most common one I've heard, which I don't want to believe because I don't know if that's even a thing. Why would that be a thing?
I don't know it's a thing because I block a lot of people too, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe it is a thing.
Wings is asleep or fucking now. I believe that.
Right, in terms of what he's actually doing now, but we just want to know what happened. For those of you that don't know, Wings of Redemption, friend of the show, I would say, was having a rough go of things on Twitter, as he does sometimes, as is his wont, just bemoaning his YouTube shortcomings of late and his financial shortcomings of late. And after receiving a lot of hate again, all of a sudden his Twitter account with, what did he have, 80,000 followers?
Yeah, something like that. And
was just up and deleted, gone. Doesn't exist anymore.
And Ghost Ayami, I don't agree with that. He's saying, I'm worried it might be similar to one of the things with the Rooster Teeth employees. For those that don't know, Knuckles Dawson, not a Rooster Teeth employee there, but a big part of them from a long time ago, he randomly disappeared off all social media and left his house or whatever and was gone, and they were searching for him for like over a month, I think, in Vancouver, and they ended up finding him, and he had killed himself. I don't think that's the case, because only his Twitter is gone, and Wings is not the type of guy that would do that. I don't think he could do that. I really don't.
I hope not. I don't know.
We'll find out. I mean, you'll find out tomorrow, obviously, if he's there. You know.
Wings is a complicated character like any other, and just because he plays out his own quote narrative in the public eye, people tend to think that he's some different creature, but he's got sadness and depression just like everybody else, and you see it. That's the thing. You see it. A lot of sadness and depression is reflected inwardly, and you have it inside yourself. You don't talk about it, and you try not to think about it, but you see it in Wings, and he's not shy about that. And it's sad to see, number one, how the mighty have fallen, and that there are so many people just so quick to try to use that as a billy club to beat him with, and try to, not only do you seem broken, okay, now I'm going to try to break you with this. It's right. It's disheartening to see. I hope he's all right. We'll try to give him some different avenues of content for YouTube, which is something that he's been trying to create. And for everybody that's going to say Wings hasn't adapted his channel, he's crying about how a tips and tricks, a Black Ops 2 tips and tricks video that he did in late September for a Call of Duty that released last year isn't getting any views. Yeah. That's a very legitimate criticism. That is very legitimate, yes. But it still doesn't change the fact that, I don't know, maybe a little empathy is warranted for somebody that's clearly having a rough go of things emotionally and having a tough time to try to overcome that drive. Because when you are depressed, you're depressed. You should be doing this. You know it. You know it consciously. You think, yes, this is what I have to do. I know it. I know exactly what I have to do. But you can't do it. Not only do you not want to do it, you can't. Even when you want to, even when you're like, that's it, I'm going to do it, you can't. It's similar to being enthralled in drug addiction. The people say the culmination, the apex is, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, is a lot what you hear from alcoholics. And it's when you are addicted to drugs, of course you have the chemical dependency, which kind of changes the equation, but the idea is what you have. You have to stop shooting up heroin. You know it. I mean, obviously. Wow, heroin's going to fuck me up. Like one day I'm going to shoot and my heart's just going to boop out, done. And you know you have to stop, but you can't. You want to. You would if you could, but you just can't. And so just because you have legitimate criticisms of Wings as an entertainer doesn't mean that you can't feel empathy for him as a human being who's obviously having a rough go with, emotional demons.
Right. And people get on him for voicing off on Twitter and ranting. But you have to realize that's his only avenue to get shit off his chest. It's better to talk to people. He doesn't have a whole lot of people that can relate to his problems and talk to. Like, he's got, the PK crew and us, but he doesn't, there's not a lot of that going back and forth all the time. So he just has he can vent. He's venting, which is healthy, and then people jump on him while he's venting, and you're not helping the cause, and you're also going to get blocked. Like,
right.
And he even warns people, like, now is not a good time to fuck with me right now. And people fuck with him and then wonder why they get blocked. Like, you're fucking with someone in a depressive state who's trying to just get shit out in the open. Some people relate, some people don't, and then you wonder why you get blocked. Like, you should be more supportive during those times. We don't do it, but we hold back from not. There's plenty of times I wanted to be like, this is a fucking horrible day. I just want to get this off my chest. But I go talk to someone else, so I'm not blaring that loud over the internet. Yeah. He doesn't always have that option. All he's got is his online presence.
And I wish I wish that he would be more open about coming to people behind the public eye. Coming to either Woody or Kyle or myself or Chiz, you or anybody that he knows or Kelly or Boogie. I know he's forged a very nice friendship with Boogie. They've been able to relate about a lot of things, and I wish he would do that. And sometimes I think he kind of expects people to come to his rescue. And which, there is a little bit of that, because I look at myself, I'm like, well, if you really were that much of a friend of Wings, you fucking asshole, you wouldn't be letting him stew in his right. I mean, it would be constant every day. Wings, what are you doing? Wings, what are you doing? Wings, what are you doing? We should do this. We should do this. Let's play Payday. Let's stream this. And I haven't done that, and I feel bad about that. Not because I feel shamed. Because it's something that I should be doing and I haven't been doing. It's just because it's my friend and I haven't been doing it. And I feel like shit. But there's also that I don't know where to draw that line of that is kind of something where the friend should reach out and try to make sure that he's all right and that he's okay and on the right path. And also, but where does it become on him? Like, dude, just come to me, and I'm at your beck and call. If you say, hey, I need to talk about something, I drop everything for you. Right? I mean, at what point does one become, take precedence over the other? I don't know. But, I just wish he would do it more. And it's sad when you see blow-ups like this, and then now we don't know why his Twitter is gone. And he was, he might not admit it, but he was proud of the amount of followers he had on Twitter. He was proud,
it's
proud of
just
that.
Turned off, I think. So like he can reactivate it, I'm sure. If you delete your account, you can still reactivate it. So he'll still have him. I mean, you'll find out before anyone, unless he comes back online before tomorrow night, if everything's okay and whatnot. So hopefully all is good. We heart your face, Wings. You're our friend. Okay. You can come on the show again anytime you want and talk.
Yeah, we can talk.
You've been on here before.
Just understand that we take breaks sometimes.
We take breaks sometimes. You can go pee, poop, cook some food,
healthy
get
food,
some coffee, healthy food. We see you with the Big Mac. We'll slap that shit out your hand. And water.
Water's good. Water.
As Kyle would say,
wind,
water.
Fire, water, heart.
Oh my God, fucking Captain Planet.
Yup. You didn't see I was going there when I went to wind.
When you said first, honestly, I thought you were doing Avatar: Last Airbender, but as soon as you said heart, I'm like, he's going Captain Planet with this, because you said wind, fire, water. I'm like,
that
Avatar,
was the
heart, Captain Planet.
Oh, so I believe that was the correct order, though, wasn't it?
I think it was. That's
wind,
why it rang
fire,
a bell so
water.
hard.
Yeah. Wind, fire, water, heart.
Heart.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
Captain Planet, he's our hero. Na 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 na.
No, you can sing it. I mean, it's just we're not going to get copyrighted.
I just don't remember what
Gonna
the rest
bring
is after
pollution down to zero.
Captain Planet.
That's all I remember. Did he ever do anything? I'm trying to remember. Did Captain Planet ever really do anything?
Did he? I don't know. I thought he did do a lot, and they didn't.
I don't remember.
Because they would call him in like they would call him in like the Power Rangers would summon fucking whatever Megazord or whatever. You know?
The Zord,
yeah, it's like a last minute thing, and which is why I don't care that nowadays. I don't care that much for those kind of vices in shows like that. It's like we have the supreme weapon, but we'll call it in after we've tried to beat him hand on hand. So why don't you just call the Megazord in all the time? Just deal with it a lot quicker, you know?
Right? Yeah.
Why are we waiting to use the Zord? Why are we waiting to call in Captain Planet? Digimon. Why are we waiting? Why are we going champion level? Then Ultimate, go to fucking Mega. Cut the shit out. Same with Pokemon. You know, it's like you have a higher level. Why are we always fighting at the lowest and then we work our way up from there?
Well, shit, if I was in the Green Ranger, I'd be pulling that flute out all the damn time. Do, 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 do. And I got my own Megazord, dude. I don't need all of them to combine to make my own. I got my own. It's got a tail and shit. It shoots
but
rockets
then everyone
out of
would
its
give you
fingers.
shit. They'd be like, "Really, you're gonna call your Zord in right now? Really? We got to combine ours, and you're just gonna bring yours in."
Well, hell yeah,
really?
dude. I'm the Green Ranger. Bam.
Black Ranger was coolest.
And then the White Ranger.
White Ranger. Funny enough, not white.
No.
Full on black. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
That's another thing. That and Transformers lost me because there are so many iterations. I don't know how the story goes. Like, it's like, all right, they're car Power Rangers. No, now they're animal Power Rangers, and it's a gorilla, which is mine. And then it's like now they're spaceships.
Oh,
like,
wasn't that in the movie in their full length feature film in the first one?
Yeah,
and they turned into like ninjas.
There was ninja. Yes, there was a ninja one. I remember that one too. I don't know what their Zorgs were or whatever, but it was like that as well with Transformers. It's like, all right, they're cars. Now they're tanks. Now they're dinosaurs. They're Dinobots. Like, how the fuck did we go from here? And where is this canon? You know, which I think they've announced the Transformers 4, and it's gonna be Dinobots.
Oh God.
I think that's a real thing.
Mother of God.
Oh shit! Katie said, guys, topics, and it's also bottom of the hour.
Oh, bottom of the hour. Time will be on the other side of a quick break. We'll close out the show, I think, and an absolutely awesome inaugural episode on Twitch. We'll close it out. One last segment. That's not why you called. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
Love you.
That's not why you called. Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. That's not why you called.
Welcome back to That's Not Why You Called Home Stretch. We're in the home stretch, the final segment of our first episode here on twitch.tv/lefty643. If this is where the show is going to be live from now on, Thursdays, 7 p.m. Central, so be sure to hit that follow button. You'll be notified every time I start live streaming. And while you're hitting follow buttons on Twitch, head over to twitch.tv/drchiz and hit the follow button there. We'll be streaming there a lot. Yeah, so
we're good.
We've got a final about 25 minutes. Did we want to do a Thesaurus Corner?
I did, and I just realized this while sitting here. I told Katie to pick a page number and then left or right and then a number from the top or bottom, which she did. And then I realized as soon as we came back from break, I'm also going to have to do that because I can't see you flip the fucking book.
You can do it on the delay and see if you can get lucky.
Yeah, and then you're done with the book.
That's right. You're right, because it's a cheap novelty piece of crap that I got.
Blame her. Are there 143 pages in there? Check real quick.
I don't know.
She said 143.
100.
I thought that was a bit high.
No, yeah, there's it's well
okay.
over 250. We are running 310 pages here, huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, interesting. And we're just gonna have to trust that you'll be honest with
of course.
your pickings.
Yes, I will. I will be honest.
And not lean towards favoritism.
Nope. Never will. Nope.
The chat and everyone will call you out if you rig this thing.
Right, and I won't.
And
I won't.
Katie
You'll
wants
see.
to legit win. All right, Wait, are we tied? Katie, are we tied right now, or does someone?
No, I think
I won.
Yeah, you won last week.
One, so it's 3-2.
Yeah, that's
3-2.
Katie needs to win this to tie it up, bring it to a game 7. If we're doing a best of 7 series, Katie needs to win. This is Game 6. Katie needs to win Game 6 to force a Game 7. Otherwise, Chiz is taking home the cup. Or the belt.
Well,
the belt.
Belt.
We got to get a belt. We should
because I can wear the belt. You know.
Right.
Cup,
No. You never wear the title belt. You never ever wear the title.
Over your shoulder.
Right.
You throw it over your shoulder.
Unless it's the Intercontinental. If it's the Intercontinental title, you wear that around because you don't want to be like, yeah, I'm the Intercontinental champion. Like, who cares? No, but if it's above the Intercontinental champion, yeah, you carry that strap over your shoulder. So.
We're doing a best of 101 series.
Oh, great! Yeah, that's really optimistic for how long this show's going to run.
Now it's guaranteed. Now
Mm-hmm.
it's guaranteed.
All right, so who's going first?
Well, Katie already picked her. She said 143.
Page 143.
Right page, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'll look it up really quickly here. Yep, right page, 5th from the bottom.
5th from the bottom.
And I will count. Katie can count too.
Ooh, bad draw. Holy shit! What the hell even is this word?
You don't know a word?
Itinerant.
Itinerary?
No. Itinerant. Itinerant? No, it's got to be itinerant.
Okay, never heard of that.
It's a noun, and if you mean itinerant, but you want another way to say itinerant for some goddamn reason, you can say nomad, wanderer, vagrant.
Is that it?
Yep.
3.
Yep, that's it.
We're gonna have to do two out of this drawing, I think, again, if that's the case. Maybe even 3. We've got 20 minutes to kill. Would you not agree?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we got some time to kill.
Prepare your next one. I'm just gonna pick one at random. So let's go with page 69.
Oh, of course you'd go there.
Left page.
All right.
And 3rd from the top. I call redo no fuck.
Oh shit! Chiz just won it.
And we're gonna do 3.
Difficulty. No, you won.
Hold on. Let me count down her. Let me put her 3 down. All right. Now my number.
wait. Let me mark down Katie's 3. Katie, you have 3. Remember that. Don't forget, Katie, that you have 3. 3.
From a word no one can pronounce.
1, 2, 3. That's how many you have. Okay. Don't forget that.
Okay.
3.
What did I get? I got difficult.
3rd from the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got difficult now, or difficulty. Excuse me, not difficult. Difficulty,
right.
Noun. If you mean, when you mean difficulty by noun, if you mean something in one's way, you can say obstacle, obstruction, stumbling block, impediment, complication, hardship, adversity, misfortune, distress, deadlock, dilemma, hard job, maze, stone wall, barricade, impasse, not opposition, quandary, struggle, crisis, trouble, embarrassment, entanglement, thwart, mess, paradox, muddle, emergency, matter, standstill, hindrance, perplexity, bar, trial, check, predicament, hot water, pickle, fix, stew, scrape, hard nut to crack, hitch, dead end, snag, monkey wrench, monkey wrench in the works. I thought it was wrench in the works, monkey. No, it's monkey wrench in the works. Pinch, deep water, jam, the devil to pay, hang up. The antithesis of difficulty, noun, meaning something in someone's way, being help, aid, assistance. If you mean something mentally disturbing, oh, shit, Chiz left. Oh, no.
Back.
You're back?
Yeah.
All right.
For the record, I wasn't keeping count.
Oh, really?
Because I dropped out right when you started reading.
Oh, shit.
Was the chat keeping count?
No.
Somebody said 51, 60, 26. Someone had to have known.
Katie's like, disqualified.
That's not how this game works.
All right, how about we call each of those a wash?
But that was a good one.
I know, but Katie's was equally awful. So Katie was unlucky, so were you.
Everyone's saying 51.
No.
You're at 50.
There's somebody saying 40, 54.
51 several times.
No, we can't agree on it. We got to start over.
Fuck.
All right, since we've already done, we're going to do one each, and then we'll just banter to the end of the show. Fine. One each to decide Game 6. Chiz, go again. Chiz, you go first.
Page 73, right page, 2 from the top.
All right. The word is display. It's a noun. If you mean display, a noun, you can also say exhibition, exhibit, presentation, representation, exposition, arrangement, demonstration, performance, revelation, procession, parade, pageant, example, appearance, waxworks, fireworks, carnival, fair, pomp, splendor, unfolding. Chiz froze again. Chiz, no!
Row.
Oh my fucking God.
Can't catch a break.
Oh, Jesus. 21. Everybody's saying 21. Everybody's saying 21.
21, okay.
21 for that. Katie, what do you got?
She said 78 left page, second from the top.
Is that what she actually said?
It's the last message I got before my internet pooped out.
Katie? I'm waiting for Katie.
Waiting for confirmation.
Katie, what did
21.
you say? What did you want? Yeah, everybody's saying 21. It looks like a pretty good.
Fucking had 51.
No, Katie, don't say it's right. Just tell me what page and oh my.
78 left page, second from the top.
All right, 78 left page, second from the top. Christ almighty. All right, 78 left page. Which one? How many from the top?
Second.
Second from the top?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chiz wins.
Really?
The word is drone as a verb. If you mean drone or to drone on, you can say hum, buzz, vibrate.
That's it?
That's it. Dr. Chiz.
She got 2 3-word ones.
She got 2 3 words. Yep.
Yeah.
Katie, that's what you get, honey buns, when you go bargain basement for thesaurus. That's what you get. You get fewer words. You're paying on a per word basis here. So Chiz walks away with the championship belt.
In the belt. If we had even kept the priors, she'd be 6-72 right now.
Yep.
So even if we didn't,
Katie twice in a row chose 3-word sets. Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Are you getting rusty at this game?
That's Katie, not on me.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm directing that to her. Is she getting rusty?
I don't know.
What's the deal? Used to be good at this game. Now it's just a blowout. It's not even a competition anymore.
Yeah.
And if she's talking shit, I can't see it, so go ahead.
She's threatening to ban everybody in the chat because they were laughing at her.
Sportsman-like conduct, people. Be respectful.
Yeah. Act like you've been there before. Act like you've been there before, kids.
Even they probably haven't. I mean, how many people pick 2 3-word words in consecutive?
You got to be like half a retard to do that. But
I think full-blown retard. Yeah. That's just me.
I'm just kidding, Katie. I love you. This has been an awfully. I love this show. I love this show on Twitch. It's awesome.
It's been good.
I've had a lot of fun. We got about 15 minutes left. Be sure to hit that follow button. This will be where That's Not Why You Called is the live version henceforth on
from this point forward.
Yes, that's
what it means essentially.
Are you still talking into your mic?
No, it's just right there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still.
I wish, but I don't know how to do that. No idea how to do that.
So we got 15 minutes left.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. We can talk about the Pope. Scoozy.
Scoozy?
The Pope.
It's banter time. What should we talk about? We should banter.
We should banter? What do we want to riff about? About what shall we riff?
What?
Yes, about what?
I was purposely letting him win. I felt bad for him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good to know you're taking.
You're also purposely wetting. You're also purposely wetting.
Yeah,
the bed. Yep. That's Chiz has got a problem with incontinence. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. No, I get hot at night. It's a good way to cool down. I don't have a pool.
No, because it's the same temperature as you.
But not overnight. It cools down overnight, and then it brings your whole body temperature down.
I guess so.
Yeah. So. What games are you looking forward to streaming?
I really like streaming Grand Theft Auto 5. That's fun. I wish that Grand Theft Auto Online would be coming out for PC soon.
Right.
Because I would like streaming and creating content from that is just, it's like I don't even know what to expect. Like, that's how excited I am. I have no idea what it's all about, what to expect, but I'm excited for it partly because I have no idea what to expect. I'm like, I can do all these different things and try to create entertaining content from it. I'm excited for that, but streaming wise, probably the Battlefield 4 beta if we can do that. Batman Arkham Origins.
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing a Let's Play about that.
You stream that Let's Play and then upload it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or at least
Origins.
stream parts of it, and then just multiplayer stuff, just like Payday 2 and other stuff that comes out as a result of that.
To other things. Do you think Payday 2 is gonna have DLC?
Probably.
I would think so. I mean,
Got new weapons, new maps.
I just mean new maps. Like
yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, the original Payday had new maps or had DLC maps, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah.
Like, it had 4 originally, right?
Right, because then you bought the what was it? The one where you played in the hospital level that occurred in Left 4 Dead, in the Left 4 Dead universe. Remember? You got the special masks, like the Halloween masks and stuff. Yeah. So the original Payday had DLC. I'm assuming Payday 2 will have DLC, probably more, bigger and better DLC. Better weapon packs, camo packs, all that kind of stuff.
Somebody says Payday 2 will have 5 DLCs. I hope so.
Maybe.
And no, I will not be streaming after this. Maybe Lefty will be streaming GTA 5. Maybe we'll just take a night off. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a night off. I gotta render the show and all that stuff.
We got shit to do.
Yep.
Sorry, that's
our
how it is.
bizad.
We're busy doing nothing. I just want a night off.
Yeah, it's streaming. That's the thing. What are you excited to stream? We'll talk about the virtues of streaming afterwards if there's still time.
Payday 2, GTA 5, single player and multiplayer when it comes out. What else comes out? I think I'm just gonna stream every game and then maybe I'll upload it to YouTube, like Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I don't know if I'm getting Origins yet because I still haven't finished Asylum and City yet.
What is wrong with you? Finish those games; they're amazing.
I was streaming Asylum and then a bunch of new games came out, and Asylum was fun for the 4 hours. I think I played like 5 hours of it.
Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City are amazing games. You'll love them.
Okay. And Battlefield 4, do you have to pay for it or is it just open beta?
If you were a Battlefield 4 premium, if you pre-ordered the limited edition or like the premium edition of Battlefield 4, or if you were a Battlefield 3 premium player, or if you had the limited edition of Medal of Honor Warfighter, any of those three, you get early access to the beta. You get it on the first, and then 2 or 3 days later, it becomes a full open beta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll be playing the open beta because they probably won't let you stream and record the early stuff anyway.
Probably not. Well, I mean, you can record it, just upload it later.
Yeah, just upload it later. Because I had fun during the Battlefield beta, even though it was just one map.
No, it was 2. Oh, no, that's right. It was one map. You got 2 if you were like some special person. You know what I wish more companies would do is what Rockstar did, where they said they had an official communique from the company that said, look, if you monetize content on places like YouTube, here are things you can and cannot do. And that's it. And then if you abide by these rules, we have no issue with you. Because I hate playing that game with developers and publishers where it's like, what can I stream or record and upload, and when can I stream and record and upload it? When can that happen? Because I thought originally that one of the main reasons that I'm part of a network is because I don't have to deal with that shit. Because the networks get the licensing from the publishers. The networks deal with all that. Yoush and Fullscreen deal with the licensing work from that. And so I don't have to worry about, Activision having a beef with me over uploading cutscenes from a narrative or whatever. I thought that was the whole point of being in a network, but apparently not. Apparently if they want to screw with you, they're going to screw with you.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a checklist of you can do this when and where, and don't do these specific things. I think that's fine. It's better than being in the dark and then they fucking take your video down or flag you.
Right. Well, I mean, go ahead. Give me a strike now, because I'm done streaming to YouTube. I don't need that functionality.
Exactly. We're on Twitch now.
Yeah, fucking.
Where the people are, where the chats work, and where the money's pretty decent.
The money is pretty decent. Everybody hit that follow button, watch advertisements, turn off ad block.
We greatly appreciate it.
Greatly appreciate it if you turn off ad block.
I'll hug your face.
Mm-hmm. Am I like the only one that doesn't use ad block?
I've never installed it, never thought of installing it, never touched it.
I don't. Yeah, you're advertised to. Why is that bad? And don't give me this, it's like spyware, malware. Then turn off third-party cookies. Okay. They still advertise to you. It's just not as personal. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
You're going to get advertised to. And you know what's worse? I mean, you get the option to skip most ads 5 seconds in now. If everybody runs ad block, advertisers are still going to find a way to advertise to you. So they're just going to pay YouTubers to put their pre-rolls native to their videos.
Which they've already started doing with the guerrilla campaigns and stuff like that.
Yes, and it's going to be more widespread. Everybody's going to do it. Nobody's going to run those pre-roll YouTube native ads anymore. And guess what? You're not going to be able to skip those fucking ads. You're advertised to. It's a fact of life. It's not going away.
With it.
It's just not. It's just not. It's not going away. Now, if it's intrusive, I mean, I know not a lot of news websites do this where they have paywalls and they've got things where it's like a whole thing comes up, blots out the screen and says you have to skip this ad, and they try to trick you into clicking. Okay, that is we have a discussion about that. That's got to be discussed. But just the fact that there's banner ads, there's pre-roll ads, just you're gonna buy stuff. That's why the advertising exists. Just accept it. It's okay. It's okay to be advertised to. It doesn't make you impure. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't make you any less of a person. You still have to decide to spend that money. It's not like these advertisers are sneaking into your wallet and taking money out of it. You still got to make the conscious choice to buy those things. It's okay.
Exactly. It's okay.
You don't have to run ad block.
I'm not even the type of person to bitch when a TV ad comes on. I don't care. I'm just like, all right, now it's time for me to get up and do something. I'll come back to it when it's back on fucking whatever I'm watching. It's never bothered me. I have the ability to sit through 30 seconds and not give a shit. I'll mute the ad and then play the video.
Oh, yeah, that works too, muting a player.
There you go. Problem solved. And for the pop-up ones, I just exit out. It's a fraction of a second. Don't be a bitch. You're ruining lives and economics.
Yeah,
there's the economy of the internet.
There's no, have you heard there's no such thing as a free lunch? Well, you're trying to have a free lunch. If you decide I'm advertised to enough, but I'm still going to watch this content, well, the content is born and bred on advertising money. And if you don't watch the advertisements but still consume the content, I don't know.
You're trying to get a free bean burrito.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Don't agree with that at all.
Nope. No.
Just sit through it.
No, you gotta pay for that beef and bean burrito because it's delicious. It's delicious.
Beef and bean burrito. Where did you get a beef and bean burrito at?
I don't know. I'll get a beef and bean burrito anywhere. It's delicious.
Taco Bell?
Yeah, not at like a gas station.
Combo?
Not at a gas station though. No.
You'll poop yourself.
No. Well, I mean, I'll poop myself anyway, but I mean,
but that one you won't make it to the toilet.
Well, right. At least with Taco Bell, I have somebody to sue. Like
exactly.
Some gas station. Like, who am I going to sue? No.
Yeah, he doesn't have any money, and you will poop your pants as soon as you finish the burrito. Taco Bell, there's a little bit of waiting period. You can get to the toilet, pull your pants down. Gas station burritos don't work that way. It's just bam, your colon's opening up. You shitting all over the place. Poop talk.
Poop talk. That's not why he called. Well, technical difficulties have forced us into a last 15 minutes of banter, but hopefully the next show here on Twitch won't have that. Won't have Google crashing and then making XSplit grabbing my webcam.
Fucking camera.
God damn it! But you know what? Guess how many times the stream went down on Twitch or got really laggy to the point where people were 5 minutes behind? Fucking zero, YouTube.
Zero. We're still here.
We're still here.
Not queer. A little bit, maybe.
Maybe. But either way, get used to it. Either way.
Like a dash of clay can.
Yeah.
Bam. Bam.
Bam. Who are you? Who's that guy?
Emerald Lagasse.
Yeah.
Bam.
Bam. Bam. Bam. Whatever.
And that's how his heart sounds like. Bam. Bam.
Oh yeah.
I think Paula Dean's back.
Really?
I think so. Saw something like that. Like she's back. Like she served her time or something like that. Like she went to prison or something. Like she lost fucking.
What has it been, like 3 months?
Yeah, something like that.
For dropping N-bombs and trying to dress up black dudes as slaves at a wedding?
It was just a joke.
No, it wasn't a joke. She wanted to do that shit.
Yeah, but it's a joke,
She was like, well, and yeah, in 18th century, early 19th century Southern plantations, yeah, there were people dressed like that. But guess what? We don't do that anymore, Paula Dean. Oh, it's a historical reference. No, you idiot. It's racist.
Yeah, well.
But you know what? I always wanted to know this question. I wanted to know this question. What do you say to the black guys that, like, if she did it, right? If she was like, if she hired caterers and only wanted black guys in white tuxedos to serve her, the people at this wedding, what do you say to the guys that took that job?
They're money whores.
Right? Like, what do you say? Like, oh, it's racist, race. It's like, wait, these guys got paid, right? Yeah. They knew what they were getting into. And even then, they showed up on the day. They're like, man, all these motherfuckers are white, and we're the only black dudes here, and we're serving everybody. We know what this is about. And you still did the job and took the money.
Racist. Or money whores. They're racist to themselves. That's why they're money whores.
Yeah, does that make them racist to themselves? Does that make them party to a racist, even though they are black, does that make them party to a racist event against black people?
People should be more pissed off at them than Paula Dean. Like, she did something racist, and you're essentially enabling her vision, if you will. That was her vision. They acted it out, and they are, in fact, of blackness, if you will.
Of
for lack
blackness.
Of a better term.
They are of the blackness.
I was going to say of black descent, but I felt blackness may be better. Even though black descent kind of makes sense. It's hard to have two white people make a black baby. There's a little
well, he just happened to be
going on.
He happened to be black,
Yeah, he happened to be black.
He had 2 black parents, right?
Right.
Oh, yes, he did. Oh, and they fucked? Oh,
indeed they did. Where's the fucking surprise?
All right, on that George Carlin bit, we are going to end this very, very productive episode of That's Not Why You Called, our first ever episode on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, you should come on out to twitch.tv/lefty643. Hit the follow button. Thursdays, 7 p.m. Central. We are doing this live show here on Twitch right now. So hit that follow button, everybody. Right now, you'll be notified every time we start live streaming. Oh, there's your Spanish passport. Pasaporte.
Yeah, I'm white.
I like how it says pasaporte.
Pasaporte with the RFID chip in it. So if somebody wants to use that radio frequency to detonate a bomb, then...
Whoa, great. Now the NSA is watching this show. Extra viewers.
Hi.
If you're watching this on YouTube, likes and favorites are appreciated as always. Thank you guys for joining. We hope you enjoyed. We are out. Peace.
Balls.
I want to say from... Norway? Maybe Norway?
Dude, that is so
Silent
weird.
Legend?
I was randomly going to say Norway. I was about to say it. I was going to go Norway just to be random.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
I don't know where Silent Legend is from, but he was like, he like I would go to him like, how do I make Moobot do stuff? And he'd be like, oh, you just do this, blah 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 blah, done. Like, and I tell him like, oh, I want the rules to say this in the Twitch chat, and he's like, and I said, I don't know how to do that, and he was like, oh, no problem, done. So a bunch of my moderators are awesome. They're really nice. You should be respectful of them because they are under orders to shoot to kill.
And guess what? I'm sure Lefty feels the same way about this. I mean, if you show up in his live streams on the regular and you're a cool person in the chat, you hang out, you're respectful, abide by the rules, you may become a moderator because that's how you become it. You don't have to be famous, but you become famous by becoming a mod. Do you want to be famous? You want
to be Twitch famous? You can be Twitch famous. If you roll around, like if a lot of people start watching my live streams and you go around to other people's live streams, like, oh, I'm a moderator in this dude's stream, they'll be like, oh, word?
Now we'll make you a mod in my stream, and then it just keeps growing. It just keeps growing. That happened to Tino's, and he is now a Twitch TV admin.
Oh, that's right. I remember Tino's.
Very good, dude. That's how he was. He doesn't make videos. He doesn't do streams. All he did was hang out in chats and be cool, and he worked his way up. It's just like anything. You got to put the time in and be respectful.
Be respectful of your elders and of pretty much everybody.
Streamer.
Because you're just a human fucking being. You should just be,
Yeah, don't shit on people.
Well, unless they ask for it. Hopefully not literally. I mean, again, unless they ask for it. Unless they ask for it. Unless they're like, you know what, right here. But no, unless somebody's being a dick to you and warranting it, I don't think your default position should just be to be an asshole to people. My dad puts it this way, and I've kind of finished the thought. It's like, Joe Rogan talks about Spaceship Earth, the concept of Spaceship Earth. And how we are all, we shouldn't view ourselves as some great thing to the universe or whatever. It gets a little atheistic if you want to, if that doesn't jibe with you. It doesn't have to be that way. But, we're just all on this, George Carlin, we're all on this beautiful blue-green ball floating through space. And that's all we are. And that's all we are. That is humanity. I mean, we've got some satellites. Voyager just left the solar system, maybe. Ooh, which is actually it's pretty damn cool.
That is cool.
But that's all we are. And my view in the philosophical sense is, well, there's this big giant ship called call whatever you want, but I call it the human experience. Whatever that is, the human experience, not my experience, not your individual experience, but the human experience, the experience of the animal. And I'm not a pilot, you're not a pilot, nobody's a pilot of that ship. We are all in this metaphorical sense, little tugboats in trying to maneuver this ship, the human experience, into whatever way we see fit, and we'll try it. Just nudge it. That's all you can do. That's all tugboats do. Is they just nudge. They give it a little nudge, this or that, and that's all we can do. So I try to approach my life as trying to nudge the human experience in the way that I see is best. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong about a few things, but that's how I approach it. So if you're trying to nudge the human experience towards the best way you know how, or the best possible thing, whatever that may be, you probably shouldn't start out by being a dick to everybody and just being an absolute asshole. But that's
no, we don't have the hit the like, and we see it in our Twitter feed of That's Not What You Called. So we're gonna have to set up a click to tweet, so you tweet the stream out, and we still see all the hashtag That's Not What You Called, because we like using the hashtag.
That's true. Yeah, we like that hashtag That's Not Why You Called. We're still going to use that, by the way. That's still a way you can get in touch with the show. If you want to, just add hashtag or # TNWYC anywhere in your tweet, and we'll see that. But also, you've got this brand new shiny chat. It's amazing. It works.
It works.
And we can see, and we can drop links in live. Only we can do that, though. If you do it, you're going to get timed out by Nightbot automatically. Boop.
Don't do it.
Yeah, Nightbot isn't a person; it's a bot. So don't be like, "Oh, I hope Nightbot doesn't see this." Nightbot's going to see it and time you out. And I've already gotten a few tweets from people like, "I just asked you how you were doing, and I got temp banned from your chat." Like, well, did you use all caps? Well, probably. Well, there you go.
No caps, no links. Enjoy the show.
And no emoticons. Katie's going to snipe yo bitch ass.
No emoticons.
Yeah.
Keep it clean.
Katie,
PG-13R, whatever.
Yeah, Katie's not here. She's feeling under the weather, but she is feeling up to the task of moderating. We also have Codename in the chat as well, moderating, and we thank them and we love them very much for doing. See, now we have like actual propers, like an actual radio show. We can treat the mods in the stream like mini producers, and we can be like, oh, we thank them and blah 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 blah. Crap! Now I'm gonna have to buy him something at like Christmas or something.
A handkerchief.
Yeah.
With the hashtag, that's not what you called on it.
I'm just gonna say I celebrate Kwanzaa and be like, we don't give gifts in Kwanzaa.
Does Kwanzaa not give gifts?
I have no idea.
I know Hanukkah does. They get 8 crappy gifts.
Right, it's like the back to school holiday.
Exactly.
They get whose bit was that? Was that Jerry Seinfeld? No. It was Louis Black. Louis Black.
Yeah, I said Jew. That's not Jew's not a derogatory term, is it?
I don't know.
Some people can look at it, but some people also look at black as not politically correct as well. And I've done a whole fucking video on that. And black people have agreed with me. African American is worse if you think about it because they're not from fucking Africa a lot of the time.
Yeah. What about South Africans?
Exactly. They're white.
They're white.
And they actually are probably African American if they come here. How do you know?
What always confused me was, genotypes and phenotypes of humans. Like, white or black isn't necessarily referring to African American. Your country of origin. You're referring to a specific. I want to say genotype or phenotype maybe of a human. And so I mean, it's what we're not. I'm not white. I'm peach-ish. But,
I'm fucking white.
But you white, call me white. But Jew, I don't know. Like, is that on the level of N-bombs? Like, is that on the level of, we can say that word. Jewish people can exchange that word between each other, but you better not say it because that ain't cool.
I don't know. I feel like some people get butthurt over it, but I don't see why. Like, it's Jewish. We're just making it shorter.
Yeah, Jews. Yeah. I don't know. But there is that derogatory connotation. A lot of people use Jew as a slang. As a slang derogatory thing, like, oh, you're Jewing him out of this or that.
Well, if you use it in that context,
well, right, that's the context in which it might be like, in order to avoid that, like, oh no, I just meant the shorthand for Jewish people when I said Jews, not like, oh, he's Jewing people out of this or that. It's like, well, to avoid that confusion, just don't say Jews. Well, I don't know.
I'm still saying Jews.
Go ahead. No, I don't.
I will. Jews, blacks,
whites. Mexicans. No, you see, that racist.
How's that racist?
If you refer to all Latinos as Mexicans? I thought you were talking about just all Latin people.
Yeah.
Whew, okay, wow.
But all right, here's another fine line. What about...
The way I view it. Is Chiz shooting somebody? Chiz is probably shooting somebody. Holy crap, we're at 414 viewers already. I didn't even... I broke 450 live viewers for a Grand Theft Auto 5 live stream for a couple minutes, and I was totally jazzed about that. We are 15 minutes into the show. We're already at 414
on a new platform.
Viewers. On a new platform. You guys are awesome.
You're cool.
You guys are all cool.
Speaking of cool, my beard.
Your beard?
My beard. It's been getting a lot of talk about it. What am I supposed to say? Yeah, there it is. I'm like left.
Wait, are people asking to talk about your beard?
I swear to God, there's a lot. Like, one, mention wings, which we'll talk about later, and the other one is talk about your beard. What do you want me to say? I'm like Lefty. I don't grow good facial hair. This is 2 months.
Bad.
It's really thick all here, but it's not connecting here, and that's not a beard.
And it never will. It probably never will, right?
Will. That's why I've never just gone, you know what, I'm going to see how long it takes, and that's where I'm at right now because I'm not fucking going out and doing anything because it looks like shit. But I'm just going to go until I just can't stand it anymore and fucking shave it off. And it's been 2 months, and it's still nothing.
Yeah. No, you see, you probably grow in thicker than I even could. It's so patchy. I get the same thing with my sideburns. If you'll look right here, you'll see how my sideburns have a little curl like that. That's because I don't grow sideburn hair. It just becomes long hair. I mean, I've got sideburn hair down to about the middle, a little bit lower than mid-level of my ear, but I don't. My sideburn hair doesn't grow beyond there. Yeah. So when my hair gets longer, I have to because I'll get those little curls. It'll look really lame. So
you have like a floating beard kind of thing because it doesn't connect where your sideburns are.
No. I should start taking testosterone probably.
I wanted to see if this probably won't last till November, but I was gonna be like, I can't do a no shave November like everyone else does. Like, I didn't shave for all November and I have this fucking lumberjack beard. I'm starting 2 months ahead right now. Okay, so maybe I'll have one in November, but it's not going that long.
Yeah.
But it's disappointing. We should do steroids together.
Do steroids? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Just start taking Decadurablin. whatever.
I mean, does it? I've heard it two ways. One is testosterone. You're supposed to get all that shit because that's what it does. But the other one I've heard is give yourself estrogen so that you produce more testosterone to counterbalance the estrogen you have. I don't know which one is true.
That's those are different approaches. Usually to there's probably legitimate medical reasons for why you would want to just infuse testosterone versus trying to induce your body to creating more testosterone. There's probably legitimate medical purposes for that. But as I understand it, it's for a lot of athletes use that to try to dupe testing methods.
Right.
Because when you inject yourself with testosterone, you're injecting synthetic testosterone, which shows up in tests. And if your ratio of synthetic testosterone to normal, biological testosterone is above some certain level, you get flagged for further testing. But if you can induce your body into creating more, quote, legitimate testosterone, then you'll be able to skate for a little bit longer. It's all really, people obviously probably know a lot more about it than I do, but that's how I understand it.
That makes sense.
Since we don't have drug tests, I mean...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. We don't get tested.
No, we can go do whatever the fuck we want. Yeah.
So I'll just start shooting up fucking steroids.
Yeah, just go...
I'm sure it's quicker.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, you just go to your doctor and you say, I think I have whatever any number of...
For you, the president.
That's not why you called. Hosted by Lefty. I deserve to be blown. Dr. Chiz. One more chance. Thursday, 7 p.m. Central. It's That's Not Why You Called.
And here we go.
Welcome to That's Not Why You Called, episode 17 on our new home. Twitch welcomes us with open arms. We thank them and we love them very much. Hello, Twitch. Justin Wong, Fuzzy Otterballs, and everybody else there at Twitch. Please do not ask us to not broadcast this show because we don't want to go back to YouTube because it's awful. I have to unmute Chiz. Sorry.
Wow.
Really? Did you say something funny?
I made a racist joke. I said we love you because you said Justin Wong, Fuzzy. I'm like, and all the other Asian fellows over there.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, of course. And then you said, let's not go away. And I said, we love you because we love it here.
We do.
You're nicer. Your chat works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Awesome chat features. Very easy to go live.
Click a button.
Click a button and you go. I don't have to.
Concept.
Yeah, I don't have to change the stream name, the RTMP URL every single time I live stream. It's a very, very fluid process here at Twitch. But yeah, welcome. That's not why you called. We are, for the time being, for the foreseeable future, we're going to be here on twitch.tv/lefty643. Now, not much will change in terms of the show. We're still going to have the break, so you can go wee-wee if you have to, or go check Twitter and all that stuff, or so that we can go wee-wee sometimes. And yes, I just said wee-wee.
He's a very adult individual.
Yes. What's really the only thing that's going to change is that it's going to be here instead of on YouTube. That means it's going to be the changes will only be for the better. Much more interactive chat, as we talked about. It's going to be hopefully of a bit of a higher quality because we won't have to worry about YouTube dropping frames because of some keyframe issue that they don't even know, and you won't have to deal with weird YouTube chat lags and all this stuff. The only difference is it's going to be here, so you have to come to twitch.tv/lefty643. Many of you have a Twitch account. If you don't, that's fine. Just remember this address or create a Twitch account and hit the follow button right here, twitch.tv/lefty643. You'll be notified every time I start live streaming, and if you just want to remember, Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Time, if you don't like gaming live streams, that's where you come here to listen to That's Not Why You Called. And while you're at it, If you're watching it on VOD, I've got to, you know what I've got to do? I've got to set up a Nightbot thing so that your links can be in here, or just get a, an actual an image made up, for the description, because I don't have that.
It's a good idea. I told you about the Nightbot thing. It's really good. I use it when I was streaming by myself back in the day. I would just be like, all right, here's the click to tweet. I change it for every game, so it tells you, you can click to tweet, and then you take it to Twitter, and then everybody spams, and it's all good. Which, by the way, since now we might have to set that up, because now the difference between Latin American and brown people, is brown a derogatory term? Because black's cooler.
Black is cooler than brown?
No, black is cool. Well, yeah, but I mean, black's cooler than all the other colors. But I mean, black is more.
That's because it is all the other colors, isn't it?
African. Well, you can look at it both ways. It's either the consumption or the,
or the complete
all
absence
colors,
of
or
light.
the complete absence of light. All colors. That's what we had to do a paper on that. Like, what is the significance of a black judge robe? Is it that he takes in all the opinions and information he hears, or is it he has to have nothing whatsoever and just be clean slate? What is it?
I don't know.
Frankly, I would like to see a gay judge with a rainbow robe, because that still goes with the color theory of taking in all the colors. Just if you believe in that side of it.
Yeah, but the colors are segregated, though. You can't have that.
What was a tie-dye shirt? Tie-dye robe.
But they're still segregated. They're just in a pattern. They're segregated. I mean, there's still segregation. The whole idea of black being representative of all colors encompassed is that there's no segregation amongst the colors. All the colors have come together and are homogenized into this black color. Not that, because if you have multiple colors, well, yeah, there are multiple colors. Even if you have all the possible colors, if you see all those possible colors, that means they're, by definition, they are segregated.
Do you hate gay people and hippies or something?
I have no problem with gay people.
What does a gay hippie wear?
A gay? Ooh, I don't know. He's probably the best damn looking hippie.
And do you think he has long hair or short hair?
I think it's up to their personal preference.
I think you should have half and half.
A mullet? You're saying yes. A gay hippie has a mullet? Is what you're saying? Okay.
He's part trailer trash as well.
That's fine. But getting off this topic, but yeah, if you want to just remember, if you're a fan of That's Not Why You Called, if you're also a fan of gaming live streams, hit the follow button. Been streaming a lot here at twitch.tv lefty643. You won't miss a beat. You can also follow me on Twitter at lefty643. You can follow my co-host Dr. Chiz at Dr. Chiz on Twitter. You can also find him on Twitch at twitch.tv/Dr. Chiz, usually streaming Minecraft Factions. Is that it?
Yes,
how's
in
that been
the
going?
Afternoons. It's been going really good when my internet's nice. It's good, though. It's fun. I like it. And then I'll bring back the daily streams, which me and Lefty will get on. Once this GTA thing gets out of the way, because I might pick it up. I don't know. I really want to get it. It's just I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Right.
Because it looks super fun. Like, every time I tune in, I watch your videos, some other people's streams, I'm like, God damn, the dialogue is fucking hilarious, and the driving looks fun, and I'm like, I really want to get it. It's come a long way since GTA 4. Granted, it's been like 5 years, but they've done a lot with what you can do with 8-year-old hardware.
Yeah, that's I want to get to that in a little bit later as we wrap up talking about YouTube streaming and Twitch and this show's new home. For those of you watching now, if you can't watch the entirety of the show, here's what's going to happen. I am also doing a local recording of this show, and I'm going to upload that as a VOD to YouTube after this. So this show, while it appears originally live on Twitch, it will appear as a VOD on YouTube that you can watch and like and favorite to your heart's content, which I obviously do appreciate.
I would like to shout out to your moderator, Ghost Ayami, because he's made a click to tweet already, and people are using the click to tweet. So thank you very much.
That guy's all about it. Like, Go Siami, all these people, like a bunch of my moderators know how to use. There's one guy, like some kid.